Oh, slob on the pot, how lovely are your palm leaves.
Like the water dispensers.
Yeah,
so you take water breaks. She's like, oh, you want to turn into like an office?
You just walk over there.
Yeah, and just hang out.
You should walk over there and start telling rumors about other people in the house.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you hear about that Isaac kid? Just a real schmuck, huh?
So yeah, going back, dude, I'm not in the holiday spirit at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
It's just a weird time, dude.
It's that, and it's like, nope. And like, I think lately, if there's no plans made, I don't want to do anything.
This time of the year is based around being around other people and doing stuff.
Exactly, because like right now, you gotta think like everyone would be home from vacation.
People are coming from out of town. We're at Pine House.
Yeah, we'd be going out,
Drinking beers.
planning, how Christmas is gonna go. And right now, I'm working on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Yeah,
and I'm not even mad about it.
Yeah.
I work on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I'm not mad about it. I don't care.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's no enthusiasm behind it. I know it's weird because like, yeah, we were talking about the same thing. I was like, what are we going to do for Christmas? I was like, does it matter what we're going to do? The same thing we've been doing for the last 6 months.
Exactly. Nothing.
Dude,
yeah, this Christmas is going to be like another fucking day.
we don't even have a tree.
You don't?
No.
I have a tree,
Oh.
but it's fake.
See, I'm not mad at that though. You can
No,
just
I
make
am.
the you can you like real trees?
I love real trees.
So why didn't you get a real tree?
I just don't want to. I was like, we're not going to do anything.
For what?
Yeah, dude. Well, I'm going to waste a good tree on this Christmas.
This boy. I'm gonna waste a good tree. We didn't even get one. I got my mom. I got my mom one of those fucking Dr. Seuss ones from Sprouts. There's like I went in there and they had these fake like leaning Dr. Seuss trees, and I was like, I'll get her that. In the meantime, on her birthday, I was like, I'll get her one of those. And then I got her one of those, and then I asked my dad. I was like, hey, we don't even have a tree yet, huh? Because we usually go for my mom's birthday. And he's like, yeah, I was like, we don't even have a tree. And he's like, there's one right there. And it's like fucking this big. It's got like,
You're like, this is the worst Christmas ever.
It's so lame, bro. And that's when I realized it was kind of lame. And then there's like 2 gifts under there, and I was like, this sucks.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have a kid right now.
Because you know, sorry, dude.
It would just be like say if this was like my kid's like first Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, it's usually not like this.
What is that?
Trust me, it gets better. It's usually not like this.
It's like when you invite one of your friends, like a new friend, to a party, and nobody's there yet. Usually there's a lot of people.
Usually there's a lot of people, dude.
It is weird. You just gotta wait. You can go outside if you want.
It'll get better. Just give it a second. Dude, that's exactly how this whole year feels like. We're just waiting for that second. Like, trust me, it's going to get better.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
when?
When? I don't know. People are getting vaccines now, dude.
So that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, is it a good thing?
I don't know. I have no enthusiasm toward anything anymore.
Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing?
How do we reignite?
Yeah,
What?
everyone, the Debo eye, everyone's going to just get, like, something. Dude, and that's what pisses me off is, like...
Dude, yeah, people are getting cerebral palsy. They're losing half of their penis.
Penis?
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think that's anything.
You know what cerebral palsy is?
Like, half your face goes numb,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, what if, like, half... What if, like, part of your ween went numb and it just started curving?
To the hard side? Well, it's just like, have you ever had, like, dental work done where they numb your face? Or, like, numb your, like, one side of your mouth and this whole side gets numb for some reason?
Yeah.
Like, they always use too much.
I get freaked out.
I do, too. Well, I always get scared when I go to flare my nostrils and only one opens and the other one doesn't because it's still dead.
Or do you...
And you smile and only one side smiles.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate that. I was like, they gave me way too like a high of a dosage.
Hey, man, you're looking wonky.
Like, I just needed this, and now my whole
My
right
head
side of my body
Yeah, my
is
head
numb.
gets numb. I didn't like it. I don't like the dentist, bro. I'm not going back.
Dude, when I used to go to the dentist, I haven't gone in a long time, but when I used to go, when they used to numb me up, dude, I used to chew my whole inside of my mouth because I couldn't taste it.
Oh.
Or I couldn't feel it. Like, it was numb. Like, I remember having to bite down on my side and I could... Dude, if it was up to me, I could have ripped my cheek out.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just didn't feel nothing.
Oh.
And then whenever my feeling finally came back, like, I could just feel my whole side just shredded up from picking at it.
I know. And I used to... It's been a long time since I've had that. I haven't been in a dentist in forever, dude. For what? Why?
I don't know.
For what?
They're gonna... Dude, I told Saida, she was like, we need to go to the doctor and get a yearly checkup. I was like, why? So they could tell me there's something wrong with me?
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. Dude, you know what's so funny? I heard this the other day, too. And it's like... It's so true. It's like, what? So I'm going to go to the doctor so they can tell me something's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Like, I'd
They're
rather
gonna
just...
tell you-
I'd rather just find out.
They're like, I don't want to waste this guy's time. I'm gonna tell him he has something.
Exactly. Like, I hate going to the doctor and they're like, dude, you're perfect. It's like, wow. So I just spent the fucking trip to tell me that what I've known this whole time.
So I spent 30 minutes. I probably risked getting sick, spending time in your fucking waiting room with all these sick people.
Dude, oh, that's what I want to talk about because we're talking about the vaccine thing. That's such an American thing or like a U.S. thing to, we're never satisfied.
Yeah.
So like first COVID happens and then it's like, oh, like once we get a vaccine, everything will be perfect. Mm-hmm. And then once like it gets closer to, there's a vaccine coming out, all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, if I take the vaccine, I'm going to fucking turn into a lizard. It's like, dude, what do you want? Yeah. You want the vaccine, you don't. If you do get it,
there's a risk of being a lizard.
Now there's a bunch of people that are like, I'm not taking the vaccine.
All of a sudden,
dude.
All of a sudden, you don't want to take the vaccine.
Dude, how do you feel about it? Are you going to take the vaccine?
Nah. Not yet. Just because, like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
So what I'm about to say is what I fucking I'm the type of person where, like, I like how I am. I like the person I am and the way I come about or go about things. And I just wish the whole fucking world was like this. This is my thing. If they tell me that in order to, go fly somewhere or to go watch a movie or to go to a concert, I have to have proof that I took the vaccine, I'll fucking take it. I don't care. Because there's those stubborn ass people that are just like, you can't make me take the vaccine, like, and then there's all these things like, well, this is how the government's gonna make you.
Yeah, no one's making you do anything. Bro.
Yeah, but if they start doing that, it's like, dude, just shut the fuck up and take it.
Yeah,
so you're just gonna stay home? What are you gonna go do? Hunt for your food now? Like, you're not gonna go to stores? You're just not gonna go see your family that lives in Colorado?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
go to Colorado.
You're not gonna go to concerts anymore. Just take the fucking vaccine.
Yeah, just take it. Bro.
And it's the same thing with the mask. Like I hate the fucking mask. If it was up to me, I wouldn't wear it.
But don't you wear it like just to be courteous?
I wear it to shut everyone up.
Just because you don't want to get
like if I walk into Walmart and someone has something to tell me, it's like, hey, my mask is on. That's all you need to fucking care about. Now leave me alone. Like if I walk into a store and someone has something else to say, it's like I'm doing what I need to. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, just leave me alone.
And that's why I wear my mask. I don't like it. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's helping really, but if it gets people to like shut the fuck up, then I'll do it.
I'll just wear it. Yeah.
I hate people that just want confrontation. Like I'm gonna walk into the store and not wear a mask just to see what happens.
Yeah, well, people are bored too, guy.
Remember, they don't say anything.
Well, no one says anything.
Yeah,
in Yuma, no one says anything really.
It's so chill here.
It is.
It's so chill here, dude. We don't like. It's funny because I'll be in the internet and I see all this crazy shit that's going on in LA or like in these big cities or just this little part of the population, and I'm like, I don't hear any of this. Yeah. Like the racism shit. Like, yeah, everybody has. Like, I was like, I guess it's like all this. I'm like, dude. Well, even like when they were doing the Black Lives Matter march thing, I was like, and I'm not.
Oh, they had one here, huh?
Yeah, like what they had one here, and then I was like,
people.
I mean, why didn't you say something before,
dude?
Did all we talk of about a sudden, this? No.
Oh, I talked to.
And by the way, hold on, I'm gonna say this first before this gets taken out of context. I'm not saying it's
Black lives don't matter.
I'm not saying it don't matter, but all of a sudden it does. You should have said something before because for my whole life. We've trashed on everybody. Yeah. Mexicans, black people, and not even for their race.
Dude, they can all get it.
Dude, yeah. Like, it was kind of fun. But it's funny because, like, I never, ever remembered being, like, talking shit to, like, I never remember being any sort of racist, Like, in my corner, like, in my circle, we hung out with black kids, we hung out with Mexican kids, we hung out with everybody.
And it was normal.
And we never made a racist joke, like, I know a lot of Mexicans that are shitty. I know a lot of black people that are shitty. Exactly. I know a lot of white people that are shitty.
A lot of them.
More whites.
We're always picking on whites.
We are.
Dude, you know what's so funny too is I remember even as a little kid, I can remember this good for some reason. I think it was so funny. Was that like I remember in school when they were talking about like racism and stuff. Like I remember they would show videos where like all these white people would pick on a black person, and like nothing clicked in my head that they're picking on him because he's colored.
He's just funny.
I thought they picked on him. I was like, well, he probably did something bad.
He
probably like fucked someone up, and so they're just gonna beat him up. Like it never clicked in my head that it's only because his color. Like dude, none of that stuff. Dude.
I was thinking sometime when all this was happening, I remember having thoughts of like, oh, so unprofessional.
It happens, dude.
It's my Nina. It's Roxy. There's like when all this whole stuff was coming on it and like all the the George Floyd shit and all this things, like I was thinking about it because it does suck, like if no matter what race that guy was, like I don't even want to get into the race thing, but I was thinking about how is that the dog boners
dude.
That's gonna be a highlight. Boners.
Just randomly say shit.
Yeah. A winner. I was just thinking about like how the whole. Oh damn it! I think I lost my train of thought. I'll try to catch it again. I was thinking about the whole race thing and how, like, growing up, like there's always things related to race, but I never thought. Okay, I remember. So there's things that make you Mexican, right?
Yeah.
There's Mexicans that are proud of, like they like all the stereotypes. And same thing with black people. Black people have like the things that make black people black. I keep saying it like 1,000 times.
I have to bleep all that out.
I know. But the things that make cultures and races them, like their traditions and their culture, that's what makes them them. Mm-hmm. And as soon as it becomes a negative thing in like the public's eye, it kind of shitty. It sucks. It kind of tarnishes it. Cause like the thing about Mexicans, right? And sometimes I get mad. Like Mexicans like to party. Mexicans like to stay up late. Mexicans like to have like all that shit. That same thing about Mexicans that I like to do, I also fucking hate about them.
Yeah.
I hate it. And like, it's just interesting because there's a lot of, I just thought it was weird because the same stuff that people love other cultures for, it's the first thing that, you know, as soon as it's not convenient to them, they get pissed about it.
Yeah.
And it's easy to do that like with African Americans and black people. And I was like, it's so easy for people to like talk shit about them because of like their music and other shit. But like you listen to Mexican music, there's a lot of like misogynistic shit towards women and stuff like that. But it's just like, dude, you gotta realize a lot of stuff that like who the audio, like what the stuff was made for. Like a lot of like hip hop music now, it's just for fun. Yeah. You know, it's just fun shit to listen to. It's not like you're really taking it serious.
Yeah.
You're really going to take it serious. Calm the fuck down.
Dude, and that's the thing too is like, well, I think with Mexicans it's different though because like, dude, if you go to Mexico, they're still living in like the women cooking, clean, and like the husband.
It's tradition.
Yeah. So
tradition.
Like even that, like, so that's why it drives me crazy because when people make fun of Mexicans, it's like, it's not really making fun of them because they're just telling the truth.
Yeah, so exactly.
And we don't get butthurt though.
Dude,
like they're like, oh, you guys are wetbacks. You guys fucking work in the fields. Like, yeah.
My uncle does.
Dude, and that's the thing.
Hugo does, yeah.
And like I just wish every race would just take yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're
like,
right.
yeah, you're right. We do. And
take it on the chin.
Yeah.
Some of us do. Sure.
Dude, yeah.
Not all of us. But that's not something to get mad about. People are just enraged. They're bored. They have nothing else to do. They don't have a Christmas.
Yeah.
They didn't have a Thanksgiving, dude. People are upset.
That's how racists are born.
No
They were born no Christmas.
No Christmas.
We gotta be mad about something else.
I hate Christmas.
I also hate Mexicans.
No.
No, it's funny. I saw a TikTok the other day, and they were like, it was like, it's like when white people, or what is it? So when white people get together and they're like, no, my bad. When black people, or like all the races, blacks, Mexicans, they all get together and make jokes about white people, and everyone's like, oh yeah, and they're like, man, I hate white people, and everyone's like, yeah, me too. And then the minute like one race says like, man, I hate blacks, everyone's like, whoa, you can't say that.
You can't say that shit. It's like, no,
everybody hates whites as a collective, but like,
they're the oppressors.
Yeah, and I think at this point
They're not. It's a joke.
Yeah, guys, it's a joke.
Take it easy. I hate that I have to do that.
This whole podcast is a joke, dude.
It's a slob on a pot.
Come on. I know. I hope I get to a point one day where people are like, yo, like, you hear the things Jordan says, like, do you not see the name of the podcast?
Oh, slob on a pot.
Yeah, like, what if
slob on a pot?
Like, what if I just named it like racist Jordan? But that
Straight
isn't
to the point.
Yeah. But then it's like
things that'll offend you.
They're like, just because you name it your podcast doesn't mean you're okay to be racist.
No, that's exactly the point.
That's exactly the point.
You just have
I can say those jokes. That's what it.
Yeah, things that'll offend you. That's what you should name your potty.
That's what I wanted to.
Things that'll offend you.
No, but something along those lines about being offensive and stuff.
Boner.
Why you call her Boner?
I don't know. I just like to abbreviate everything, and her name's Bonita.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I have a bad problem abbreviating things.
I do too. Well, her name's Bonita. I call her Titi for some reason.
Titi, it's fun.
I don't know.
Titi.
Like, I'll say it to you inside. Like, why do you call her that? I'm like, I don't know. She looks like a Titi.
Yeah,
But
there's like a Titi's like a little Cuban name.
yeah, dude, racism sucks.
What's up, Mami Titi?
I say that sometimes.
Mami Titi?
Mami Titi.
What's
Or
up,
Mama
Mami?
Titi.
She does it like a Titi.
But dude, I don't know. Do you think January 1st, 2021 is gonna be any different?
What if January 1st everything goes back to normal? Everything's done. They're like, new year, new us.
I'd be kind of mad. I'd be
kinda-
like, what changed in the past 12
What
hours?
happened?
Like, yeah. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't even know where this world's going.
I don't know what it's
anymore.
going to take for a change. I don't know. Maybe after inauguration when Biden's president, but
What
that's a whole lot of political shit that I don't know anything about.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. It's funny because
What is it, like a big party?
it's just his speech that
What if it's just a bunch of Mexicans in the crowd?
you can do it. No, dude, I don't even. Yeah, when it comes to stuff like that,
There
like
you go.
like when they were
Say
like
something.
when they passed.
I'm done anyways.
Oh. When they like passed the bill to like legalize weed in Arizona, I'm like, cool, so let's go buy some right now. But it's like, yo, it doesn't work that way.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's like, well,
Then
then
why
why
say
the
it?
fuck? Yeah, like, okay, so Biden's president now, but so now we gotta wait till January 21st to
Yeah, I don't
get
get
like
it.
the legit speech. Like,
I really
just
don't
give it to
understand
him.
We should have somebody on to tell us all the things. Like, hey, this
yeah.
is what's gonna happen now, and then it's just like a history lesson.
Like in layman terms, though, like
Yeah,
speaking
yeah.
to like a 2-year-old.
Explain this to me in a way that I'll understand.
They're gonna say all these like
Go boner.
political mumbo jumbo, and then, oh yeah, my bad.
No, you're good.
We have a fucking thing to. We have a lint roller.
Can't drink that anymore.
But no, yeah, like yeah, all that stuff I don't get, and so I try to stay away from it. But at the same time, like a lot of this doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, me either, man. And like when I try to even understand it, I feel like my brain starts to hotwire and skip. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's not happening.
I
I'm not
like
even gonna try.
like when I'm in yeah. Like when I'm in school and they're like explaining like the House of Representatives, all this stuff. I'm like, I get to a point where like I'll say something and they're like, yeah, like that, and then I'll be like, oh, so you mean like this happens? And they're like, yeah, you got it, and then I'll be like, and then this happens. They're like, no, you missed something there.
You're like, sorry.
like I can never fully grasp things. I just like half grasp them, half grasp.
You're like House Representative. So are they roommates? It's like I don't get it.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
Do they live on the same house? Are they on Mill Avenue? Is it a frat?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
and they all come from frats and stuff. They're all those loser
They
guys.
do, huh?
But did you ever want to be part of one?
A frat?
That'd be kind of cool, right?
I thought it'd be fun. I always wanted a real college experience.
I
Like,
did too.
Andy went to U of A. No, Andy went to ASU.
ASU.
My brother went to U of A. Just try to finish the end of your sentence.
Yeah. The other day,
I
Saito,
feel like that's what you do to a girl that you like.
I was doing that to Saito the other
You're
day.
like, yeah, that's cool.
She was like talking and like I would just stare at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. She's like, "What are you What are you doing?"
sorry. I just really like the way you talk. Just like, I just want to say everything.
Just
you
staring
say.
at her mouth the whole time.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I always wanted that whole college experience, and it's sad because I'm never gonna get
I
it.
used to tell people you were like the most college You're like the most college person that didn't go to college. I was like, Jordan's like the frat boy that never went to college.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dude, well, cause like, it's like
That's a pretty spot on.
it's a good fucking joke.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Just disrespect.
I think it's because when I went to the army, you kind of got like a sense of that.
I
And
get that.
dude, no lie, when you're in the military in general, especially when you're like in a job where it's mainly like males,
Yeah.
dude, that's all they act
All
like.
dudes?
They all just act like they all like their biggest thing is like, oh, the army's like one of the biggest fraternities. Like, dude, shut up.
What else are they gonna do on their off time?
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's all. Yeah, all we do. We do stuff, and it's funny because if you record like going to like a barracks party, it's very similar to going to like
boys being boys.
a dorms party. Yeah, it's just people acting stupid.
Can I get a water, Isaac, please? Dude, side up grilling, making the tamales made my throat all crazy.
Are you allergic to tamales?
No,
Oh,
not at all.
the oil.
No, I think it's just like it in the air.
You're just
I, like,
so healthy.
I'm just so
That
healthy that
anything fried?
anytime I inhale canola oil, my body just doesn't know how to react.
Oh, you know what? I was thinking about that. I didn't want to do this one because you get it, but when I want to have like another guest on that doesn't know, and like halfway through, it's like, and then just keep talking, and they're gonna be like,
But you have to look.
"Wait,
away.
dude, are you good?"
You have to like look down or look away, so then they don't think you're joking. Because I feel like if you look up, it's obviously a joke. But if you look down in embarrassment, they might be like, "Hey, dude, are you all right?" Like, "Ugh!"
No, yeah, I just want it to be like a Twitch where I just go like, and then just be like,
Hey,
yeah.
man.
So, and then you were saying,
Do it again, but look down.
do it and then look down.
Yeah, do it, but when you do it, look down. Thank you. Yeah, it looks. It's See,
I'm good.
It looks more. It looks more authentic.
All right.
Like you look. It looks like there's actually something wrong with you.
And I just want to continue the conversation. They're just like, are we not gonna address that?
Did you just spaz?
Did you get the vaccine?
Remember,
That's where the joke started. That's where it stemmed from.
Yeah.
How we're all
So
gonna be.
Jackie, everybody that we know that just got the vaccine, they're all gonna start spazzing out.
I don't know, man.
That would be like,
You're gonna turn into lizard people.
oh, what if this is the What if this is the vaccine that starts turning people into like traditional aliens?
Zombies.
You ever seen that? Have you
No.
ever heard Rogan talk about that?
Mm-mm.
He says the way he talks about his theory. I think he believes this. Is he talks about how, like the traditional alien that we see, short, gray, or green, big
head,
eyes,
yeah.
no penis, no genitals.
Yeah.
He's saying because of the way our lives are going now towards like AI, we're not going to need all of our senses anymore because we're going to be able to like communicate telepathically. We're not going to have the need to have sex anymore. So our dicks are going to fall off and our eyes are going to get big, and we're not going to and radiation and stuff. So we're not going to need all this all these things that make us humans. So then we're just going to turn into the aliens.
Like from what we all imagine in our heads.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Or the vaccine.
Well, you ever watch? You've seen Coneheads, right?
Yeah.
Remember they don't have sex. They put those little things around their heads.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Damn, I haven't seen that movie forever.
I saw it. It came on TV the other day.
What a weird ass movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie.
But no, I don't know. I'm really interested. It blows my mind because supposedly the government says that aliens are real, and we're all just still worried about the corona.
Yeah, dude. What about that?
I
What's
think
What's the newest shit on that?
I don't know.
Are they here?
I think so.
What was that? Weird piece of metal thing that was in like Nevada.
Oh, the monolith.
What is that?
I don't know. A lot of people are saying. People are saying like they don't know how it got there, but like there's because at first the first one appeared like in the middle of fucking nowhere, and now they're appearing like in parking lots and all this stuff. So and like they appeared in San Diego like in the parking lot of the mall, and workers there are like, yeah, we saw some guys putting it up. So
Yeah.
they know it's like just us doing it.
It looks too well. When I saw it, I thought it was bullshit automatically. I thought it was actually photoshopped because I was like, that doesn't look right. Like, it doesn't take an idiot to realize like, this fucking metal doesn't belong here.
Yeah.
Like, no one's just gonna drop it off here. What are they, like energy surges?
I don't know, and I really wanted to go to one just to feel it. Like, can we?
Your dick gets bigger.
In what was it? In I think New Mexico. Or it gets smaller. You try to reverse it.
Yeah, why does
Give me it back.
Why is that? It's always like a positive thing. What if your ween gets bigger? It's like, no, what if it gets small?
Yeah, the other day, dude, I'm all over TikTok.
I don't have a lot to give.
I'm all over TikTok recently, and this one came up, and this guy rubs a lamp, and a genie comes out. He's like, "Oh, you get one wish," and he's like, "Oh, I want a gorilla dick," and he's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Your wish is granted," and he's like, he's like, "Dude, what the fuck is this?" He's like, gorilla dicks are like an inch long, right? He's like, "Dude, come on, put it back." He's like, "I can't." You had one wish.
That would be a funny skit.
That would be,
Dude, you and Eddie should do. But how would you fake a gorilla dick?
No, it would be perfect. All you gotta do is when you look down, the camera pans down, and it's just like a 1 inch like blurred out thing. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. And that's a way to not get
Or just
paid.
do like a censored like block, but like only like an inch long, or just a black line that says.
You know
censored.
what has the best like giant dick scene?
Who?
In basketball?
When he turns and he just swings across.
They're all talking to that girl. They turn and the noise, dude. He goes.
You could hear it hit the ground. I never understood what that was. I was like, so is that like as a kid? I was like, I don't get it.
Is that their arm?
I didn't know what it was. I had no idea. I was like, is that a rope? I don't get it. And I think as a kid, I was like, I think it's supposed to be their penis. But I was like, there's no way it's that big.
Hey guys, wild idea. I think it's his penis.
Hear me out.
I think it's his wiener.
That's another thing too about TikTok. So
Sorry.
I suggest a lot of people should get on this app because it's very, very what's the word? Interesting, because there's a lot of things on there that you can't tell if it's real or fake.
On Tik?
Yeah, dude, because so much of it is like how can I put it? It's really hard to explain. But like a lot of stuff you see, there's a lot of things you see, and people will post a car accident happening that second.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, did I just see someone die? But because when you're constantly scrolling through TikTok,
Oh, you see it real fast.
it's just showing stuff. So you see it, and then you're like, what the fuck? And then like maybe like a month later, you'll see someone repost it and be like, yo, did you see this video this guy posted? Can you put him in his cage or put her in her cage? I
fucking told her.
dude, I tell her she don't listen.
So it trips you out?
Fired. Yeah, but because so like there was one where there was like a shooting, like someone like car got shot up, and there was another one where the Ring camera. So they posted it was like the Ring camera was showing this guy like walking out his house and he gets shot.
Oh, what the
like a drive by, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then like there's just so much stuff going on. People do skits and stuff, which is really funny. But then people post like just like real life things, and I'm like, how is this not taking off? Like I feel like I'm on like the dark
dark web.
the dark web when I see
Crazy
this
shit's
shit
happening.
Yeah, so it's a trip. And then there was another one where there's a whole account where this guy, pretty much his whole account is him. He's from the future. He'll post like TikToks where it's just like a blank screen. He'll just have written stuff, and he'll say like,
Go.
In the year
Dummy.
2040, like this is gonna happen. And like he's like in the upcoming Super Bowl, this like he's like predicting all these things because supposedly he's from the future. It's really weird.
What is he, Nostradamus?
I don't know. And that's the thing is like these accounts don't have like it's not like Instagram or like Facebook. Like you can't just go back to like
I feel like you see it
like
once and you're done.
No, you can see him constantly, but like it's not a profile where it, like it's just little videos. So like if you go way down to his very first video, it's what he's been talking about, just stuff that's gonna happen in the future. What the fuck? And dude, sometimes I get like anxiety
thinking about it.
Yeah, because like so, and you'll read the comment. I go into the comments and people are like, "Oh, what's gonna happen in 2022?" And he's like, I think this guy is saying in 2021. Or he said in 2020, everyone's going to find out that aliens are real. In 2021, everyone's going to experience aliens, like in alien life form.
Probably, dude. They're talking about it a lot.
Yeah, but then again, everything he says, it's just like, okay, well, I mean, that's kind of where everything's going.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of
I could have made that prediction.
I could have said that, dude.
Yeah.
What makes you so special?
I don't know. But, dude, TikTok's a trip. I actually want to make a video.
On TikTok?
Sort of. No, not like that. Not like a TikTok. Like, I want to make a YouTube video where I found like some pretty weird TikToks and I just want to like do some commentary on them.
Oh, do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do it.
Dude, after doing that video with Andy, I got real like
inspired.
I just want to do everything, dude.
Dude, he's fucking rad.
Yeah.
I told him to come on too. He's fucking funny. He's gonna be the front runner and bringing skits back to Yuma.
Oh, definitely.
He's funny, dude. I know we should do it. Well, when we were at Brody's, we were like, dude, you gotta fucking write that down. We suck at writing things down.
We do. It's because at the moment we're having too much fun. So it's like I don't want to write it down right now. Like let's just enjoy life. But that's also missed opportunities.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've been telling people all about that game we played. Shit happens.
Oh yeah.
Dude, if you guys haven't played this game, you should fucking look it up. It's fun as shit.
What's the other game that's similar to it? The card one, Cards Against Humanity.
Better.
It's pretty, but it's like pretty similar to that. Cards Against Humanity.
How do you play Cards Against Humanity again?
Well, okay, actually, it's a little different. So, Cards Against Humanity, whoever's up, everyone that's at the table, they all get. I think you get like 6 cards, and they all say some random ass shit. And supposedly, they're all supposed to be funny. So then, the person that it's their turn, everyone puts like you have like so many seconds. You give that person your funniest card that you think is funny, and then they just read them all, and then. Actually, my bad. It's a blank and a blank. So they'll read like something blank, something blank. So you have to have the 2 words that fit in that would make that sentence funny.
This game's better.
Yeah, and dude,
it's so fun.
Well, for me, Cards Against Humanity was always like, really, this is supposed to be funny, dude? Because like the things, like it's just like the shit that they would be like, I went to Hitler's 31st birthday.
It's not funny, guys.
Yeah, and they're like, that was pretty funny. It's like it's really not,
dude. I like shit happens because the shit that's in there really doesn't classify as shit just happens.
Yeah,
like a tapeworm in your ass. If people never played this game, it's so fun because it has 100 cards in it, and the 100 cards it goes on like a scoring system. So you start with 3 cards, and then each one it's random. So each one has like a different rating, 1 between 100 on how shitty it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like a big scale.
Yeah, I forgot what the word they used, but it's 1 through 100. So like, what was like one of the lowest ones?
I'm trying to think because I had like a 6.
You had like a you did have a low one. But like getting caught picking your nose was a low one.
Yeah.
And then one of the high ones is like usually if you lose a limb it's like high.
Yeah.
Or something shitty that happens like physically to you is high. Surprisingly STDs is right in the middle.
Dude, the gorilla one, the one. So there was one card that said having non-consensual sex with a gorilla, and even Nadia was like, "Who the heck? Like, who would agree to having consensual sex with a gorilla?" Like the way they worded it, it's like
Why would you have to word
obviously.
it? But the game was funny because we're like, who the fuck writes these?
Yeah,
because there'd be ones where we would try to guess it, and we would get it wrong. We're like, according to fucking who? I forgot which ones were.
I know. I'm trying to think. Like an example, I think would have been like wetting the bed. Like to me, wetting the bed's like probably like a 50, but in that game it's like a 12.
Or like Saida got one that said fucking losing your license. She was like, oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah,
it's all high on the scale.
Yeah. Getting your license suspended. She's like, oh, I've already had that. Like, it's not that bad. And that thing's like at a 65 or something.
It's like, that's pretty bad to normal people. It was like, who the fuck wrote this?
Yeah, dude, some of them. Oh, no. And the other one was something about out of nowhere becoming allergic to alcohol.
Oh, for you, that was devastating.
It said like if you woke up, it's pretty much said like if you woke up one day and you developed an allergy to alcohol. Yeah. And I was like, that's like 100 for me. But in the game, it was like a 25.
It was all low.
It's a great game. You guys got to check it out.
Dude, we guys got to play it.
We got to play it again.
Dude, I've been wanting to play it again. It's so funny. And I wouldn't want to leave the house until I fucking won because I don't win shit.
I didn't win at all. But I told you I had that great idea where we add a shot to it if you just to win the whole game. You just could
so if you guess the shit rate. Oh,
I think that's a great idea.
I think it's a fucking great because if you think you got the chops to fucking nail it,
yeah,
you should win.
We got close a few times.
I think Brody, you got one.
No, Brody did.
Of course he did.
Yeah,
of course Brody got it. It's a fun game, dude. These Sundays have been sick.
I know. I wish we did it sooner. I hate that we have to wait till like the next Sunday.
I know, dude.
Dude, yeah, it's so weird. Like I don't know if people actually do this in real life. But I legit want to get to a point in my life where, like, Monday through Sunday, I'm, like, hanging out and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Say if we made a Sunday thing an everyday thing. Like, that's just too much. Like but, that. Like, I would, my life would be good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But then again, it does. But maybe doing it once a week makes that once a week so much more special. Because if we were doing it every day, we could get burned out.
Yeah, you're right.
I could start hating you. It's like having a roommate, like your best friend is a roommate. Then you guys start hating each other. It's like, why can't we just go back to having fun like we used to have fun?
Why can't we go back to live in different houses?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So maybe it's nice that we do it every Sunday. Because, like, dude, I think about it all week.
Yeah.
Like, purposely, I won't, like, this last week I drank Saturday and Sunday. But, like, the last time I was like, oh, I can't wait till Sunday so I can have a fucking beer with the boys. Because I was like, it makes it that much better.
One of these Sundays, you should come and just stay the night and just get obliterated.
I thought about doing that on Sunday.
You could.
And I was like, I should just do that this Sunday.
Because
it was late because I'm driving home, dude. And I'm like this.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, and then you're like, you get sleepy as it is.
But I do crash out good. But I don't want to drive. But then I can just move out here.
Yeah.
I'm so sad that condo across the street fucking got sold.
Dude, they're
I'm trying to have a foothills life, dude.
They're sounding like hotcakes, dude.
Sound like hotcakes. Remember we were talking about how fucking the foothills is gonna be the new Scottsdale, and you're all like, dude, you know, I've done it like if it was happening. It's like it's not.
Yo, it's gonna.
If you were like, if the foothills get to downtown,
dude, if we get a downtown. Dude,
where would downtown be though? You'd have to have like a historic area. Downtowns are usually historic areas. There's no historic area out here.
We just make one. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. We could just make one, huh?
Dude, Foothills is the new...
Foothills is sick.
Foothills is where it's at.
I fucking like the Foothills.
You know what's funny, though, is when you tell people that...
There's no hood out here, though.
Oh, there's hood out here. Let me tell you, there's some hood out here, dude. Yo, you know what's creepy?
Yo!
That fucking... The ring thing we have?
Ring?
The doorbell thing.
Why do you have that?
Well...
Do you like being scared?
No, well, why would I be scared?
Because like it's like a scary movie.
No, having it keeps me from being scared.
Oh, okay, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, like I love it because there's times where I'm like in the backyard and I hear the thing go off and I look and I'm like, I don't want to answer it. No, nothing ever happens here. But so on the app, it's like a social media, so you can like other people that have their ring.
You can see what.
No, you can't click on theirs. But like if they want, like say they have something they want to share, like this guy's trying to break into people's houses, whatever, you can post it. Or you can post like, hey, this
Oh.
dog just walked up. I actually, like 2 weeks ago, a dog walked up to our front thing. And so being nice, I saved that video and posted it on the ring thing.
And then
it's like, if anyone's missing a dog, it was around this area. They're like, oh, cool. It's really cool. Anyways, when we first got it, I was like, oh, what's this? And I clicked on it, and it's just all the past history of things that people have posted that they've caught with their ring.
Oh, weird
and
shit.
dude, when I saw it, I was like, this is scary. Because, dude, it was like, and it would show you on the map, like it would show your houses and show you like a radius around you, and it was everything happening around you. So the cool thing is like where we live is like a good area.
Yeah,
it's all like across the highway, down that way, like it's away from this area.
You can see the shit that people are posting about,
Yeah.
like people stealing it, like people stealing stuff or like breaking in. Oh, that's crazy.
Well, there was one dude that creeped me out. It was literally the same girl twice. At like 2-3 in the morning,
Same bitch.
This lady was going into people's houses.
Showing your tits.
No, but that would be cool. But no, this lady was coming up and just pressing people's rings and then staying there for like a few minutes.
Fuck you.
And if no one answered, she would just leave. But she
For
did it to
what?
2 different houses. I don't know.
What if she's just like twacked out?
I don't know, dude. I saw that and I was like, because that's never happened here.
Oh, thank God.
So like, what
I'd
would
come out with my gun.
dude? I'd just be like, yeah, can I fucking help you?
Can I fucking help you? Oh man.
No, dude. I swear, and that's the thing is like, I feel like times have changed. So it's like normally people would answer, they're like, oh, can I help you? Like, do you need anything? Now it's like, what the fuck do you want,
What do
dude?
you want?
You're like,
I just walked in today and I felt
like
weird.
that, though.
I felt weird doing it and I was like, oh fuck.
Do you ever walk into someone's house because you're so comfy that once you get in, you're like, oh shit, and you like kind of close it and then you knock and they're like, you already came in. Just I do it sometimes.
I almost did that at Brody's.
Because I feel bad. Like I feel bad. 'Cause
Oh, I was like, oh, is this
did I
rude?
get too comfy?
Is this rude? We were talking about how my grandma's house, nobody knocks. Everybody
No.
just comes in.
Dude, I'm trying. We'll just go in and she'll just be like laying there watching TV in her room.
Doesn't move.
She's just like, oh, what's up? Like,
Yeah,
and she just waits till someone comes
She'll
in her
be
room.
laying down, like watching TV. We're like, oh,
Yeah,
what's up
just
with
like that.
that? Like that. Yeah, she'll be hanging out. I think it's the sun though.
Hey, like,
Dude, can I whiz?
yeah. We'll take a break.
Oh, slob on the pod. Oh,
Are you trying to
slob
write
on
a
the
song for me?
pod. You just fucking killed me.
Is that
I
all
had
you
to-
were gonna say for 5 seconds?
I was gonna sing the whole song, but slob on the pod style. I woke up this morning and I started sing. It just popped in my head. Oh, Christmas tree, but instead it was slob on the pod.
Oh,
You
my
just
God.
ruined it for me.
I'm sorry.
I thought about it.
I'm being a big Grinch. Sorry.
I thought about it when I woke up. I thought about it on the way here, and then I thought about it again when I peed.
Oh, thanks for the coffee, by the way.
You're welcome, dude. I was feeling very giving.
Yeah, I could tell.
You can tell I just got paid.
But dude, in your profession, you're always getting paid.
In this time, yeah.
'Cause
In
I-
the summer,
well-
it's not as.
Well, that's what I was thinking about. Cause like you don't have like a normal job to where like
Hey, man.
you get paid like on a set schedule.
No,
You
now
just finish
I
your
am.
job and then you get paid, right?
For like one-offs, yeah. But now, I have like, now I do.
Like-
Now I have like 2 places that I get paid.
Well, I was
like
gonna
a
say it's
real
not
job.
like it's not like you tell people like, oh, pay me on the 25th and the 1st or
No.
something. Like
But most people pay like 1st and the 15th. So I have like
when they get paid.
Yeah, well, one job I have 1st and the 15th. It's like a contract, and then this new one I
Oh,
have,
okay.
I just send every month because
Mhm.
I do all the podcasts, and I just send like an invoice every month or whenever I want to get paid. But I just do it every month because like it's just easier.
Yeah.
Because I just usually shoot them all, edit them all, and then I just send it whenever there's like a good chunk.
Mhm.
Kind of go by ear.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. I had a question.
I like questions.
Someone asked me the other day, and I thought it was a great question. Like, Andy asked me, but like whenever you
Chollers?
for you, yeah, Conchola.
Concholas?
So like you do a podcast. What's like the hardest? Because I was trying to think. What's like the toughest thing in starting one?
Potties?
Yeah, because I didn't know Andy used to have a podcast.
He did, huh?
Because when I went to his house, he has a mixer.
Kelsey rigged me, dude.
What do
she
you mean?
was like, cause she had a podcast for a little bit,
Uh-huh.
and then in my intro, I was telling people how like, oh, she had a podcast of herself. She's like, you're fake. What's the name? I was like, fuck, I don't remember. I was like, those like when you're embarrassed, you flip it back on the other person. I was like, you never promoted it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm so immature.
Did
bro.
she still have it?
No.
Oh, I know, and I felt bad because well, like I told you last time we talked, I don't know, other than me and you, I don't know people and you that
People
have
don't
them.
have potties.
But I think if they do, they're not promoting them well.
Yeah. Well, neither am I.
Because but at the same time, you like, if we go out and stuff, people are like, hey, like,
Slob of the pot.
yeah, like, and
you're
people
right.
know that. So it's like, it happened when we went out with Chris a while back. We went to
People knew Chris.
No, we went to the Pint House, and one of Chris's buddies was like, dude, don't you do the podcast? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I thought they were talking about Stoke and Stroke. And they were like, no, the one you do by yourself. And I was like, yeah. I was like, you watching? Like, yeah, I've seen a few. And I was like, really? And the dude was cool. I can't remember his name. I feel so bad. He lives here in Yuma, but he was. I know Saida and Isaac knew him, but I can't remember his name. The dude, remember the guy that gave us his card when we went to Ailment?
He gave you his.
He's like a broker or something. He's not a realtor, but anyways. But no, dude, and he was buying me drinks the whole night, like tall cans.
Podcast get you some drinks,
dude. I know, and I took a picture with him. He's a really cool dude, but no,
you took a picture with him and you don't know his name.
I don't know how I got into that bar.
I just get excited with people, dude. Like
I love this, dude.
So like whenever I talked with Andy, I was like, whenever you get famous, I was like, do you ever think about like how you're gonna react with your fans?
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna be like a douchebag? Obviously, we're not.
Oh, I listened. I was on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
I listened
because I think about it all the time, dude. Like, because I mean, if I feel like I'm doing this, like I feel like I have a certain goal, so I hate to talk to be like, oh, if I get famous, like to me, like it's gonna happen because I'm gonna put the work. I know.
Matter in time.
Like, and I'm not being.
I like your confidence.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be cocky. I just know that like the work I'm putting in, I know like the things in the future that are coming up for me. So I know it's pointing towards a good way. Hey. Plus, if you're negative, if you're going in like, oh, I might be, then why are you even doing this? You know what I'm saying? If you're going half-assed,
you gotta have a goal.
If you have like that half-assed mindset, then why are you even doing this?
I think you have a very good opportunity to catch some wind on the internet and get famous.
Yeah,
you're so funny, dude.
You want to know my new marketing strategy right now? So every time I post a podcast, since I'm always on my Whoop, I tag them, and they've been commenting on my post.
Yeah, dude, honestly, they did.
Yeah, well, so because I'm always wearing it, so I tag them in it, or I'll like post a story with @Whoop,
yeah,
and they'll like my mention, or they'll send me like the fucking praying hands emoji on my like, go back in my comments.
Engagement.
So I just been constantly posting. I constantly tag them in everything. So I'm hoping at one point they're gonna be like, this guy fucking keeps
just fucking sponsor.
Let's throw him a sponsor,
dude. I know. I was thinking about that because how do I approach getting sponsors? I'll answer you asked me a question earlier.
No, you can. I'll remember it, but go ahead. I like where you're going with this.
How do we get sponsors?
Do
Do we ask?
I don't
have. I'm too prideful.
So I don't. So my thing is I don't feel like I have enough views and follows to get, and like who.
Rogan was sponsored by Fleshlight for like ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not mind being fucking sponsored by like, fucking the Slap Chop,
Arizona Donuts.
Like, yeah, just anything.
Dude, I know. And then it's like, do I go and ask? Do we have a conversation? Because like, think about it, right? And then maybe I just drop my ego. I love Cafecito. They're my friends. Like, how do I'm like, can you guys like sponsor the show in any way? But then I'm asking, right? And I'm thinking, why am I asking? But then it's kind of like, and this is me being realistic with the thought. Like, I know somebody else could sit here and be like, no, you do this because blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's easy to do that. But let's think about it. Like, I get, because this is my thoughts on it. I just feel like it's a little, for me, it feels weird to ask for a sponsor. Like, I would like sponsors because I love all these things. So I just put them in my podcast, like X Endurance, like blah, blah, blah. But then again, like, the incentive, right, for the listeners that are listening to this, say we were sponsored by, I don't know, fucking Arizona Donuts.
Yeah.
What's like the incentive for them? It's like, but then you have to ask Arizona Donuts, like, hey, can you like can you put a little slap off for the listeners, like 10% off, $1 off, like that's not bad.
Yeah.
So like, it's just a weird conversation because you're asking them to do you a favor in a way to sponsor your podcast.
Yeah.
In hopes that, and I know what you're saying because like my audience isn't that big either. Like I don't get like, I think I get like, I don't know. It's so fucking funny because like the podcast with Amber I did like a year ago for Convos de Cafecito got like 600 like views. Mm-hmm. That's like the most for me. And then now my podcast get like 40.
Yeah, dude, I don't
It's so
get
funny.
it.
I don't get it either, but I think about that when I want to ask somebody for a sponsor. I just like, but I was like, damn, but I want to be able to like support in a way. So I was like, maybe I'll just do it. Maybe I'll just ask. I was like, what's the worst that can happen? Because I'd like to have like my clients. So like Sun Charmer, Cafecito would be great. Fucking Suds and Sunshine.
But see, that's easy
places that I like to go.
I feel like for you it'd be easy because so the way I think about it is when you have a sponsor, they're helping you, but in hopes that you're putting their product out there enough to like, okay, like that's why people get like codes and stuff, because that shows like the more times people have used that code, it's like, okay, well, this person we're sponsoring, people are actually using that code.
You can measure it.
Yeah. So it's like, what do I have to give to them? You know what I'm saying? So like, if they're sponsoring me, like, can I guarantee, like Arizona doing it? Can I guarantee them every Sunday I'm going to have people going in there like, hey, if you mention the Slav on the Pod, we'll give you a free donut. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously they're also going to buy something else.
But sponsoring doesn't always mean like, but I was thinking about this too. I was like, sponsoring doesn't always mean, like say I was thinking about this for the Good Dude stuff, like for Josh Bridges, his coffee company. I was like, fuck, I wonder if they can sponsor the podcast, and like maybe a way they can do it is like, you know, it doesn't maybe need to be like, maybe they're feeling it. Like they give you coffee. So every day you drink it's like an endorsement. You know, almost it's like, hey, and then I'll put you on the. But for Good Dudes, it's like nothing for me to like promote them on my podcast.
Yeah.
If you can have a sponsor, like top 3, what would it be? Local and like big.
Okay. Manscaped.
Oh, dude,
I've thought about this so much. Dude, I would love Manscaped.
Man, I want one. Let's go buy one.
My Ambrose has
share
one. My parents got him one.
Oh, he needs one.
I know, right? And but like, I would love Manscaped.
Liquid IV. All the ones that
I know,
the comedians
right?
are sponsored by.
No,
BetterHelp. I'm actually gonna try that.
I'm trying to think. I think like trying to think of something that I would love to be sponsored by that would like give so much to me. Like, definitely Manscaped though.
Yeah, what I feel like this is gonna be a little fucked up, but I thought like you would want like an alcohol one or something.
I would love an alcohol one.
Sunshine Market. Go to Sunshine Market.
Yo,
ask them if they could sponsor your podcast.
Yo, if I was sponsored by a liquor store, I would unlock the ultimate.
Let's give
sponsor.
ourselves a goal to at least get one. I was gonna say 3, but let's crawl before we walk.
By when?
Oh, that's even better. I didn't even think about that.
Let's set a goal in a time frame.
February
1st. By all of January.
Let's try to get one.
Yeah. That'd be so like a local one.
Yeah, let's just whoever. Yeah.
What's tough too is a lot of people. I feel like a lot, even though it's 2020, I feel like a lot of people. Who?
Cactus Kush CBD.
I think he said Captain Crunch. Oh, dude, I would love to get sponsored by like a
Cannabis?
like Weed
March
Maps.
and Ash.
Weed Maps.
Weed Maps would be cool. Do they have Weed Maps in Yuma?
No,
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. They will though.
not till like March. Or April.
But what if you got sponsored by like the cannabis store here?
Which one?
The one in front of Joe's store.
Oh, Jonestown. That's a weed shop. That's a medical shop.
Jamestown.
That's a
You said Jones.
Jamestown. Jonestown.
Jamestown.
Jonestown.
Jameson Town. All for the whiskey.
No, because there's a lot of people on Instagram like influencers and stuff.
Prison Hill. Pine House. You could be.
Pine House.
That's your jam.
Pine House would be it.
Dude, you could definitely. Fox is cool as shit. And all you had to do is like $1 off. $1 off.
I gotta come up with like a whole like business like
You could. That's why I'm like, okay, this is a good challenge.
thing.
Perfect. Well, one sponsor. Let's try to get one.
Actually, I saw this. I listened to this podcast with Two Bears One Cave with Bert Kreischer and Tom.
Yeah.
And they were talking about Bert Kreischer was talking about. He's like, it's actually. And so his thing was that what he was doing was he was constantly like for everything. say he was like posted a video where he's eating Sun Chips. At the bottom, he was just at Sun Chips.
Yeah.
And he just constantly did that with like a bunch of like products. And eventually they were just like, yo, do you want us to like send you boxes of it?
Send me some sunshine.
And just like throw our name out there. Yeah. And like he was saying, like, he's like, the best thing to do is find like big product companies that have Instagrams that don't have a big following. He's like, and target those people.
But he's huge.
No, yeah. But this is when he first started.
Oh.
Yeah. And same thing with Tom Segura. When he first started, he said that he, as a joke, he was randomly posting pictures and like stuff with a BlackBerry. And constantly adding BlackBerry.
And they gave him one.
And they gave him a BlackBerry. And like, yo, would you be interested in being like in part of like a giveaway?
Yeah.
So he's like, and then we gave away like 3 BlackBerries.
See, I think we need to think like, and I think we need to think in that mindset. Even though the audience isn't there, eventually it will be.
Mm-hmm.
And we just think that way.
Yeah.
So I do it with like brands that I like. Like I think I have a little bit of an ego about it, where like I don't think it matters. Where I'm like, it doesn't matter. But who knows? That's like maybe one of those like mental hurdles I need to get over. It's like, it doesn't matter because I sponsor. I post Cafecito shit on the daily and all the stuff that I like. I'll just keep doing it, and I'll just keep putting in my podcast and making sure I always tag them. Yeah. Because like I work for X Endurance. They're dope. I like their supplements. I can actually make like some money off of it.
Yeah.
but they're cool and I like them. I think it's just the fun of like doing the ad.
Oh, and that's the thing.
I
too.
think it looks fun.
Well, and that's why whenever
I want to do ads.
so this was my idea of like attempting was what I want to do is I want to make like 3 commercials, right, with 3 different brands. And that's like my pitch to them.
Yeah.
Like, yo, if you guys give me a sponsor, this will be your commercial. This will be your little like ad segment that I have for you. And like
make
that's
skits for them.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be sick, dude. You could definitely.
And that's why I was one as like a commercial. And that's why like I want like Manscaped because I have ideas.
Oh, you should just do it for
Yeah.
Manscaped. Somebody as big as
And just-
Manscaped, you should
yeah.
just do it.
And nowadays like just make it funny and stuff. So
You
I think
could
that should
definitely
get
do
their
a
attention.
Funny one for Pine House.
Well, that's where me and Sada pretty much started dating.
A love story at Pine House.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny, dude. You should.
I know. I'm glad that you brought up the whole sponsor thing because I was thinking about that too. I was like,
I want a sponsor.
do we just get like to a certain point where sponsors hit us up?
Yeah,
or
like-
is it up to us?
Dude, we're just sitting here waiting.
Yeah.
So
Any day now.
When do the sponsors come?
When they start pouring in.
It's just funny because we're so used to listening to these comedians that have a big following, and then as soon as they get
Yeah.
podcasts, they kind of already have sponsors.
Mhm.
But like, it's sponsorship can mean anything. Maybe not money. Like some people, like Patreon's cool for like a lot of the comedians that I listen to, or we both listen to, like because that's their income too right now.
Patreon's different though because you're pretty much asking people for money.
But you return with more content,
Exactly.
exclusive content.
But like that's to me that seems so like this content's worth money.
nobody would pay
For me to put that on my that's like
But that's if you did extra though. So say like you did this podcast for free, right?
Yeah.
But you did Slob on the Pod skits, and say like 10 people paid you $20 a month. That gave you money to free up some time. Maybe you don't take that shift at work, but that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But maybe you don't take that shift at work, but now you have money to a little bit of money to maybe not take the shift at work, but you can apply it to.
I think for me, I just don't like to put a price on something that I make. I'd rather have someone be like, I'd rather tell people like, what would you pay for this?
Oh, that's sweet.
You know, it's really hard for me to be like, oh, you know, you could unlock this if you pay me $5. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
for
know,
some
it just
things. I think
sounds bad.
I think if you did more, you would start to realize the whole. Oh my god, I sound like a fucking douche. The value of your time thing.
No, it's not being a douche at all. It's just being realistic.
Yeah, once you start doing more of it and you start getting spread a little thinner, you start to realize I'm like, okay, like, because I know what you mean. Because there's thing I don't like to do that too. Like I don't like to penny pinch, but lately I have to charge for everything because like, you know, that is time you could be spending with your family or blah blah blah. And it's like you're not being a dick. You just, you know, that's why like my hourly rate is so it's kind of high, but it needs to be because either I can be working on your thing that takes, you know, I can be working on your thing and you pay for my time to be a priority. And then otherwise those people that pay after, they're still in line, but they're, you know, they're right here.
Yeah.
Like everybody pays the same, but like, you know, if you pay, you're front of the line.
Yeah.
Because I have stuff that I do for people like that I want to, like pro bono or like trades. And it's like, unfortunately the trades get to the bottom.
Yeah, but see, and that's the cool thing about you is you have something to give to other people. Like, because I was thinking about like with the whole sponsor thing.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it'd be so cool. Imagine if like X Nerds like, yeah, we'll sponsor you. Like, just do like a photo shoot for us like once a month for free.
Stuff like that.
Like to switch off, like a trade off, right?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I don't
Product
have I don't have anything to offer anyone, so it's just like my point is like.
People,
Well, I have you know so many followers. Like that's a lot of people that are watching my show that are gonna see your sponsor on my show.
But
So that's what I have to give to you.
yeah, but say you start making more skits again, and then you have the podcast that has an audience, and then, you know, your point of view, people do listen to you, people do like you. So, and then, but if you know, you like doing skits, so that'll only up your value. So say you start doing more videos and it gets engagement. But then again, like you're saying, like with Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, like in the beginning, they're just tagging these people. And, you know, maybe because I used to work for an agency, so it's like we used to find these people that had a small audience, but they made cool shit. They were like, oh, that's dope.
They just need someone to help them get it out there.
Here's some help. And then, you know, because like, what does it take to somebody like, we had people like Pocky, like the little Asian sticks.
Oh, yeah.
We had Pocky. And we would sponsor all these little teeny boppy bitches that, you know, that were just starting. They just fucking loved anime and making dorky videos. And we would send them a box of Pocky, like a big box of Pocky. And they're like, do whatever you want. Do your style.
Yeah.
And take a photo with it. It'd be like influencer girls that had like funny, like not funny, but cool anime style, or like illustrators, or animators are like, here, do something with this, do your thing with it.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
people would take photos with it or like whatever in their style. So it's cool.
Yeah.
So somebody, you know, it's weird when you're like approaching somebody about it, but like it's not that weird. You just gotta, I think both of us have to like get out of the weird hump of being like, hey, I have this thing that I really like, and I think your people could possibly
like it too.
I think they like it too.
No, I used to see people would get sponsored by like Bud Light Micheladas, like the can.
Yeah.
And they would just send them like a case, and they pretty much announced it. They were like, yeah, like Bud Light stimulus, they want me to make a commercial for them. So this is what I came up with. But like, I was like, that's so cool. Like,
Yeah.
dude, like I would just make like dude, no lie. If someone sent me like cases of beer, I would just make this whole wall of their beer, like stacked.
Yeah. So maybe we just
You know
gotta
what I'm
start
saying?
doing that
Like-
more. So like maybe we gotta start putting stuff here. Same thing on mine. Like I was doing it for a little bit, but like since I have to move it all the time, like I always forget. But like maybe we just do that. Start putting the stuff there.
I think we're overthinking. I legit think if we just emailed someone and
Hey,
was
man,
like,
I would love to.
yeah, they're like,
Manscaped?
they're like, yeah, sure, why
Oh
not?
great, we've been looking for somebody's. Oh my god, you never know. Huh?
Some new up and coming podcasters.
Sure.
Let me ask you this, because I've been thinking about this a lot.
I like questions.
How do you think people, like, do you think people like see us doing this podcasting and they're like, really, that's what they're doing?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Like, because I feel like what this is like a kid's dream to do,
to make
just
fun.
something to do, and like
I think more
I'm
people
gonna make money
I think
off
more
of it.
people want to do it more than anything because like because like how many times do you have somebody on a podcast that maybe you experience this? Like I've had people on a podcast that have never been on a podcast before, and it's fun for them. They're like, oh, this is a fun thing. Like maybe a little bit to your point, you know. But I am sometimes in my head, I like because you know I don't post everything that I do because it's time sensitive. Sometimes when I post a podcast, I'm like, fuck, I bet you people think I just do this podcast. But then I'm like, I don't give a fuck what people think.
that is true.
Like it doesn't fucking matter. I like doing this podcast, and that's why it's a separate channel. And I want to at least get it out because there's some level of like consistency here. So it just doesn't like line up with like the stuff that I need to get out on a timely manner. And then my podcast, which is like I try to do every 2 weeks. If I try to do it every week, but it doesn't happen. But yeah, man, I think more people are excited to want to do one because it's fun. Like, and it's really not that hard, but people just like to talk. And when you can create an environment where they can just express themselves, it's fun. Like when I had Jose, I thought I always only wanted like artists and creatives on Yuma Scene, and then it just evolved to it's just me talking to people. So like that's why I brought Jose on.
Yeah.
You know, and like fucking like Kelsey's a creative, but like Jose's not like a traditional creative. He's owns his own landscaping business. But I thought it was cool, and he was from here. You don't even have to be from here. It's just a fun name for the podcast. It's evolving, but I think more people are excited to do it, dude. And I think people, for me at least, like, and you too, you just have a different genre. Like it's you talking to the person, and it's me talking to the person. So we talk to people about different things. That's why you can have Andy and have a certain conversation. I can have Andy and have a certain conversation.
Yeah.
You know, it's just different genres. Like same thing, like same categories, but just different people, different styles.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think it's fun, dude. I think people. I think that more people. Based on the feedback that I get and the people that interact with it, and I see the people that following, like I think people are just more interested and have more time on their hands to listen. I don't know what it is, to be honest. People just they listen,
Yeah.
and they engage, and it's cool, and it's just a fun thing, and especially because like in Yuma specifically, if you see something when you see like a Rogan and you see all your favorite podcasts and you watch them and they're like, oh cool, that's nice. Like I see these people doing it. And then, you know, somebody like you and I that are doing it, and, you know, obviously it's not to like their quality, but we put it together and it's up to par. You know, it's good. It looks good and everything, and it sounds great and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, that's cool that they were able to do that. They figured that out. They made something cool. It's like if we made a movie. It's like, okay, well, we didn't have all this crazy stuff, but, you know, it's a cool thing that I think we made. And I think people are like, oh, look at that thing's cool. Look what they made.
Yeah.
You know?
No, yeah. After I posted yours and Jared's, I got a lot of just random.
A bunch of chicks, huh?
No.
From Jared's?
No. I just had random people like message me that I thought was super cool. I can't remember. One dude, he's from here, but he works in Tucson. He's like a realtor, I think. And he just randomly, I didn't post anything. He just messaged me. I was like, yo, dude, like I watched and listened to a few of your podcasts. Like they're really funny. Like keep it up, man. And I was like, wow, like I Mike, when I read that or I got that message, I felt like someone just told me like, yo, like we want to make a TV show with you. Like I just got so excited. I was
got
like,
a deal. It takes one person too.
And that's all it is. And like, dude, I messaged him. I was like, dude, thank you so much. And I tell people all the time, like, yo, you have no idea how much this means to me. Like, I appreciate it so much because it's one thing to see like people view it, people like it, but it's another to get like actual feedback. Like people took the time to write me something.
Yeah.
And like Sierra did the same thing.
She's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and like
her and Letty and
yeah, and like people like that, then they just tell me like, dude, like what you're doing is like really good. Like keep it up. It's like, all right, I'm not crazy. Like
No.
I'm not just a fucking someone like trying to make a podcast. Like I actually have something going, and it makes me so happy. But I was talking about that with Andy on the podcast with him. He was saying how I told him, I was like, you don't feel weird like making skits? Like you don't think people make fun of you?
Probably.
And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm pretty sure they do. He's like, but at the same time, the people that make fun of me, I think, are people that also want to make skits, but they don't have the balls.
They're just hating.
Or they don't have the time or something, so they're hating. And he's like, and I was like, that's so true because there's so many people that are like, oh, like fucking, they have a podcast. Like, I bet you I could do it. It's like, all right, then
do it.
Do it then.
I forgot where I heard it or I listened to it, and I don't remember exactly what it was, so I'm probably going to butcher it, but it was something on the lines of like anything that's great or that's good is always going to come with some bad.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you're doing something good for yourself, there's always going to be somebody that's unhappy about it. That's why like if I'm unhappy about something, I always have to like check myself and be like, okay, why is this making me upset? Is it making me upset because I feel like I should be doing that, or I'm entitled to something, or is my ego getting in the way, or what? But Andy's right. Andy's 100% right. Anybody that's gonna, put you down for something that you think is good is somebody that, is not gonna. That's not benefiting you in any way. I was talking. Was it when Jared was on with you? Because I remember it was Jared that said this. Maybe it was. I don't know if it was when I was listening to his podcast with you, but he was saying that he wants to make comments more because he loves when people comment on his shit because it feels good.
Oh
like
yeah.
It feels so good, and I'm bad about it too because people are so nice on mine, and like when I post pictures, like when people comment, it's weird. It's different than a like when people engage with it, it feels really good. Yeah. And same thing with the podcast. It feels nice when people, especially when it's something that you made. Like I told you, like this is like an art too. So you're expressing yourself. So when people like it, that's why it feels good because you made something you made something and people like it and they decided to say something about it, which feels good.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh yeah, that me and Jerry were talking about that because I was telling him how like when people like and comment, like I always respond back to those comments.
Yeah.
And I think I got that. Sky's like all into the whole like Instagram, like
he's into it.
He's like, dude, you have to reply back to comments. Like that counts as more. Like it's gonna get put out more. Like all that stuff. So, but even then, I just like to respond, let people know that I acknowledge like their comment.
Yeah, comments especially.
Yeah, so like that's why like on YouTube too. Like I always respond back to when people.
I need to do that.
Always, dude. And I think it's just, like I just like people to know, like, oh shit, like he actually reads our comments. But I mean, and I know at some point, like if I get to a point where I'm having a lot of comments, it's gonna almost get impossible.
Yeah, there's a point, but that's a crazy point.
Yeah, and that's another thing too is like I was saying, going back to if when you become like famous, so like how are you gonna react? Like I think about that too. Like I've thought about it to where it's like I want to like set an hour of my day to just reply back to comments.
Yeah, I have to do that now.
I can only imagine with you or like emails and stuff. But I want
emails more than comments.
Yeah, but like I want to get to a point where I'm like putting an hour of my time to just reply to like people that listen, just to let them know like, yo, like, yeah, like trust me, like I like to do this because of the feedback you guys give me, and now like here's my chance to show you.
I hope we listen to this in the years past, and I hope we have that moment of like, fuck, dude, look how little we were, and look at this mansion.
I know, dude. I know, and we just had like a huge studio.
Oh my god! I was talking about I've always, and I don't like when I always say I've always because it's very generic, but always. No, because always is my whole life since like college when I moved to Phoenix, and I've experienced like not bodegas. I forgot what the word is, but it's like a building with a bunch of different shit in it. Like fuck, the words escape. The name of it's escaping me. But it's like a building where it has like a bunch of different restaurants and like pop-up shops and like, there's just little spaces for people and like co-working spaces. I always thought that was cool. And, God, why am I, the word is escaping me, but I'm sure the people listening are like, it's fucking this, you idiot.
Yeah, it always happens.
Yeah. But it's just a space where everybody can come together. And it's like a co-working space. So like, and I was actually talking to Larry. I don't know if you know Larry Shapa. He's like a old school designer. I don't want to say old school. That's rude. But he's a designer. He's an older guy.
OG.
He's an OG. He's cool as fuck. And we were toying around with the idea of having like this co-working space to where people can come in and collaborate ideas, and it's just all these like-minded individuals that are doing this. And that was kind of the idea behind Jared and I doing Orale Collective. And like before COVID, we wanted to like have workshops where people would come in and I teach people how to use their DSLRs, have calligraphy workshops. That's still very much like, I think I get frustrated myself. I'm like, why am I not doing that? It's like, oh, dude, okay, well, you got to realize what just happened. Like, be patient with yourself. Yeah. That's like something I still really want to do. And like, as we evolve and like things grow, we have to realize this can be this could be part of like that is, say we buy a building downtown and, I always thought it'd be so like my dream for the longest time was to have a building, top floor I work, bottom half I live, or vice versa, like top half work, bottom half skate park. And I was like, oh my, I would love that. For a long time it was a skate park building, like creative studio thing, and it'd be sick just to have a whole like an Apple store almost, but with people doing their thing.
Yeah, and I like that idea because I've always wanted to be part of like a what do they call it? Like a thinking group?
Yeah.
And so, like, I've always wanted to. That's why with you, like, I would want to just go somewhere and have coffee, and it's like me, you, like a bunch of different people. Like,
yeah,
I do podcasts, you do photography and podcasts, and Jared does photography and video, and we all just get together and like kind of talk about like what our issues we're having with our projects at the time.
How can we make it better?
And yeah, because like I feel like if I hang out with other people, then I can be inspired to think of other like topics or guests to bring on, or like certain things I want to do with the podcast. And then I can also help them like, oh, have you ever thought about shooting in this area?
Maybe we can just start it. Cause like, I like that too, because for me, I think it's important. I've always believed like maybe going to school with creatives, I realized how crucial it is to like, get feedback on your work, like from like-minded individuals, also from people who aren't in your thing is nice because, if I make a design and my mom doesn't understand it, then it doesn't work. Yeah. But, saying, like you're saying, like, and then it's a way for people to connect too. Yuma's really good about, networking because it's such a small community. Yeah. But the personable side of it, like, where you and I, maybe we host like maybe we do a podcasters thing and, we meet with people that are interested in podcasting or want to do podcasting. And, for us, it'd be beneficial because then we get different ideas, and then maybe not just us, but like creatives can go in there, like designers that are trying to learn or already know that, they can share things with us, just like anybody that is creating things, like photographers, designers, podcasters, writers. Like, how long I've been looking for a fucking writer here in Yuma? If I had one writer, like somebody that was really good at writing, creating, like, I would hire them on the spot, because that is a missed opportunity for like creative here, is somebody who actually can put themselves in like a company or a brand shoes and sound like them. Because I can do that with photos visually, but doing it with words is really hard because people go to school to like be able to speak the language in a certain way. Like I can do it okay, but like somebody that knows they can do it like that and they know how to get it faster and better.
Yeah. Do you ever have those moments where you think about like how you were saying how you want to get someone to be a writer? Like I see these movies and I see when like for instance like that what's the Facebook movie?
Social Network.
Social Network, yeah. So like when it shows obviously how Mark Zuckerberg became, and it shows how like he was able to get other people from the college to help him, but he obviously couldn't pay them. Yeah. So he was like, look, just believe in what I'm doing and trust me, like we're going to make money. Like I'm waiting for that moment. Like I'm waiting for someone that has something that I need to make this better, but I'm like, look, I can't pay you right now, but if you just believe in me,
I swear to God it'll work out.
I promise.
Dude,
money,
you have to be
money will come in.
That's like the best example of you have to believe in yourself.
You have to make someone believe in your dream.
That, but you have to believe in yourself, especially if nobody else will. And that's a visual thing. Can I pee again?
Yeah, you can.
God damn it.
I'll keep talking.
Thank you. Oh, my penis is so small.
Actually, I'm going to take a break because I don't know what to talk about.
This one's sick.
All right. I'm sorry I bored you, Eric.
Oh, schlab on a pod. Oh, schlab on a pod. How lovely are your palm leaves.
What does that even mean?
Palm leaves. Didn't you have a pot like slob plant?
That one's whack.
Actually kind of like it.
Let me see.
I'm gonna look at this picture. Can you put it up?
Huh?
Can you put it up when?
Yeah.
When I look at this picture in like 20 years, what am I gonna think? The camera is gonna be a funny thing that we look at in like 30, 20 years. They're gonna be like, dude, remember when you see a fucking these little cameras? The camera's gonna be like this big.
Yeah.
And then the mics too. We're like, remember when we used to have to plug in mics and shit? They're gonna be like floating later. Like whoa.
I always want to keep it like this though. I want to keep it straight. I want to keep my roots.
There's what's fun about podcast. You know what's probably most fun about podcast? That it's so analog still.
What does that mean?
Like it's very. What does analog mean?
It's very scrumbunches. What's that mean? What is scrumbunches?
No, it's very hands on and like fuck. What's like the traditional? Can I look it up?
Yeah, you can.
Because because I say analog, I don't even know what it means, but I know analog.
I'll fucks with it.
Analog. Can you guess what I mean?
I mean, I'm thinking of analog controller. But
I'm so embarrassed. Huh?
Maybe that's not the word you were thinking of.
No, it totally was. Relating to or using signals or information representing by a continuous variable physical quantity such as... Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was saying.
What word were you trying to use?
I don't know. It's very hands-on. It's very... Damn, my words suck. I need to take more alpha brain. It's fun because you're making it. You're making a thing with your hands still. It's not... There's no, like, disconnection. Like, it's just like art where, like, you're painting something, you're drawing something.
Oh, okay.
You
It's very hands-on.
Very hands-on, yeah. Fuck, what do I try to use big words for, huh?
I don't know. I use it all the time, and then people are like, I don't think that's...
I'm trying very hard to not use words that I don't know. Or if I say something...
Just try it. Just throw it out there.
Rambunctious.
Rambunctious.
When I'm trying not to say words that I don't know the definition of, or like I'm trying not to over jazz words.
Oh, okay.
If I don't know what it means, I'll just use a simpler word.
Isn't that weird that we think when people try to use big words that it's like, oh, you think you're better than me? Like, why do we think like that?
Like in 40-Year-Old Virgin, remember
what?
when Kevin Hart's talking to him? He's like, all right, you saying all these big words.
I don't remember. I haven't seen 40 Hours in forever.
Dude, everybody nails that quote, and I just fucking ruined it.
Everyone but you.
Everybody but me. What does he say? Oh, he's like, you're using all these big words at me, and I'm going to take it as disrespect.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. When they're at the TV store.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot he was in that movie.
Dude,
no,
he was
but
funny in that
that's. I think it's so funny that we think like, oh, you think you're smart because you use big words. Like,
It's-
dude,
you
like
know,
it's
it's-
just me trying to expand my vocabulary.
You know what's the funniest thing about human nature and down to, you can apply this to, I feel, everything, is that how this thing that happens when we feel threatened and how subtle it is. So like things like that, right? Somebody says rambunctious to you, you're like, the fuck? Why do you have to use a big word to me? You think I'm an idiot?
Yeah.
Like, why do we get defensive? Like, why is that like a but your reaction is like to say something hurtful back because you feel embarrassed, or like, so like you being like, what the fuck, why are you using big words, is like putting negative energy on somebody else because you didn't feel comfortable.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm trying so hard to remove that from my life a little bit, because I feel like part of it ends up being funny, because like I don't ever want to lose my like initial reaction to things, because sometimes it's funny, like like when you say something and then if I lose that initial knee jerk reaction to responding to you in a fully reactive way, so maybe I might lose my like funny side, because there's a lot of funniness that goes on between like responding to things, but in like real situations, like stressful situations, that's not funny.
Yeah.
But just being able to recognize it, I need to be better about recognizing it and then knowing what to do with it. I need to have a filter in front of it to know like, okay, this is you need this left or right.
Yeah.
It's just interesting, bro.
I don't know. Like, I know a word I've been using a lot lately is nonchalant.
Nonchalant's a good word.
It is, but like I don't know where I even got that word from. I know exactly what it means and everything, but I think I use it so much that I feel like people are like, "Oh, you think?"
I feel like I'm not saying it right. Like if I look it up and I read how it's said, like read how it's written, I'm not gonna say it right. There's other words like that like phrases, like classic phrases.
Yeah.
There's a term for it. like those types of words.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I know what you're talking about.
But like I look them up or I see them written down. And I'm like, oh, that's how you say that?
just like the word touche.
Touche.
People
Yeah.
will say touche.
Touche.
I've seen that on like a TV show maybe, but he's like, it's touche. He's like, okay. It's like, yeah, I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
Okay, guy.
Oh man, I can't, dude. This is terrible.
I thought we were gonna talk about Christmas.
Fuck Christmas, dude.
Huh?
Huh?
How do you say black people say?
Christmas.
Christmas.
Black people say Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Extra me. I'm always Dada. I always want to be a Dada. We should have watched that at Brody's house.
Oh, Dada. I always wanted some Dada.
I always wanted to be a Dada. Stupid ass.
I love that. But
I want to watch. Last night I wanted to watch more movies, dude, but I ended up watching Star Wars. I'm making this weird thing with Star Wars where like I need to watch it because I feel I have this weird energy that I need to like catch up.
yo, fuck Star Wars.
Shut up, dude.
You were like that before you started watching it, so don't even start.
No, Jordan.
What?
I was never like fuck Star Wars.
Yeah, out of nowhere you were like, ooh,
Shut up.
Star Wars is for nerds.
No, it's
and now
not.
because you watch like Star Wars is
never,
cool.
I never say that. Cut to clip of me saying that. I've never.
I'm
said
gonna
that.
find one.
I've never said that. I've
gonna
always loved Star Wars.
I'm gonna find one on Stoked and Stroked.
Jordan.
I'm gonna find one like I've never really been a big fan of Star Wars.
Bullshit. I love Star Wars.
I don't know. I can't get into it. I even tried. I just can't.
Did you watch The Mandalorian?
I watched an episode and didn't like it.
The first one?
I watched an episode because I feel like normally if it's a good show, you'll just happen to catch any episode and be like, oh, I want to see like how this started out. Not.
You're the only one that I know that doesn't like The Mandalorian.
There's a lot of people that probably don't like it. I know a lot of people that don't watch it
Maybe they just tell me, yeah, so I can shut up, huh?
because they
They're
don't.
like, yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah, they don't want you to go on this huge rant. You're like, all right, dude, I've never fucking seen it.
We at the ranch on Saturday. Ray loves Star Wars, and him and Abdi, I don't even know how to say his real name. But we call him Abby.
Oh,
Sanchez.
yeah.
We were talking about. I didn't know Sanchez was that when in Star Wars. Ray and I were talking about Star Wars, and I was asking him all these questions that like that have been in my head for the last year about Mandalorian, and him and I we were just riffing. And then people were just talking shit to us like Jared and Stevens calling us fucking nerds, and I was like, it's a very convenient joke.
They're very nerdish though.
It's a very
in their
convenient
own
joke.
way. Yeah.
Everybody is, but they're just being silly. They're being
No,
funny.
dude, that pisses me off.
Yeah, fuck them.
They're
Dude.
being fucking bullies to my friends. Hey, Jer, Steve, why don't you come on this and you fucking talk shit about me, huh? See how
Is this
Yeah.
queer? Is this queer?
Mike 1, Mike 2. Yeah, come bully me. Say how that turns out for you guys.
Yeah, now I'm emotionally scarred from it, so I don't
Oh.
really want to talk about it anymore.
I thought this was the funniest thing ever.
What?
When I finally realized how bad the F word is.
Oh, agate?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if any of you guys have been listening to us for a long time, like especially like Stoked and Stroke
it's been
days,
like 2 years. Huh?
there was an episode where I just got this itch where I just kept saying, I'm just gonna say it. I'll bleep out everything after.
No, just say agate.
Yeah, but a lot of people are gonna be like, "Is he trying to say maggot?" Like, no.
No, agate with an F.
So I said faggot, and
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I didn't, and I that whole episode I just kept saying it. Like I was saying
Over
it like
and over
like
and
Aggie.
over.
And Eric at one point was like, "Dude, like stop saying that." And I thought it was just funny, but recently I realized saying that word is very similar to saying like the N word to a black person.
It's so dumb because we used to throw around like the F word all the time.
I just didn't know it was so offensive.
Fag.
Like, and I think you know what I think it was.
Fag is a little funnier than faggot.
Well,
it's
I mean,
the hard T and the hard R.
well, a fag in what is it?
Bundle sticks.
No, a fag in like Paris is a cigarette.
Would you hand me a fag?
Yeah, just like that. So it's not
Just a
that's
gay
not
guy.
too bad. So it's like if you saying gay, it's like I meant happy.
Oh my
You
god,
call me a fag, I meant a cigarette.
man! I
Yeah.
think it's because the way you were saying it was so hard.
Yeah,
It hurt my ears.
yeah.
I'm like,
yeah,
Jordan,
yeah.
stop.
So like, and it's cause like I was listening to something the other day, and they had brought that up, and I was like, wait, that's offensive. Like,
And you just kept saying it.
and I just kept saying, I was like, oh shit. And so like, I just want to go on record and say I apologize because if anyone watches that before they see this episode, I'm gonna be canceled before I even become famous.
Somebody did say something about it.
Really?
That episode.
Say it to my face, dude. No.
Somebody said that that one it was hard to listen to
Uh,
because it was said so much, and I was like, I remember I was like, that's just what it is, dude. I was like, that's
Yeah.
just the pod. We're
Yeah.
learning, but Like, yeah, we should say fag all the time.
It's gonna be something that's gonna haunt me like years down the road.
My MG for nah, fuck it, dude.
It will.
Oh, it's gonna be something to get you in like 10 years.
It's gonna be something like
when you showed your penis to that one girl at Jack in the Box.
yeah, exactly.
God, dude. Nah, it won't, dude. It won't.
Wait, what are you talking about? Is that real?
No. But it sounded real. Huh?
Yeah, I just went along with it. I want someone to be like, wait, did you really show this penis?
Oh my god, I was one of those kids. Were you a naked guy? Were you like when in high school? Did you like to get naked? You know how there's like those kids. There's like those that genre of person that likes.
Not in high school.
I was that guy
In the army, big time, but not in high school.
I like to get naked, but didn't show my ween. I just thought it was funny to do this.
No, dude, I used to like after football games when I'd shower at the school. I'd shower in like my underwear.
So it was like whatever. Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't.
I don't
like,
want people to see my wiener, dude.
especially at that, dude. I didn't want to give anyone in high school like any ammo on me, like, and then like just to make fun of me.
Pubes grow weird.
Yeah, like how are you 15? You don't have any pubes yet. Loser.
Shut up, dude. I know. I used to get ragged on for my ears forever. Somebody said something to me who was it? I forgot who it was, but I was
Probably me.
No, they were like, your ears aren't that big. Oh, it was Amber. She looks at my license and she was just like, oh, your ears aren't that big. And I was like, okay, yeah, they are.
Yeah. No, I think that's just something like randomly make fun of them now, but I'm just
My
over
ears?
it. Yeah.
They used to hurt so bad, dude. Like when people used to make fun of me.
Really?
Yeah, it used to
Dude,
suck.
I
was bullied.
I was too, but I never took anything to like.
Who gives a fuck?
That's cool.
Now that I'm older, dude, like just hearing these people complain, I'm like, dude, who cares?
See, and that's like especially compared to nowadays. Like, I'm not trying to make a joke out of it's gonna be funny anyways, but like people get bullied and then to the point where like they want to kill themselves. And so like,
oh no.
But like, dude, the bullying that they talk about is what we went through.
And I'm like, okay, calm the fuck
I was
down.
never like that.
Yeah, like being made fun of for your physical appearance. Like one thing that I do, like for your sexuality, I can see how that can drive you to a crazy place.
Yeah,
it's weird
okay,
now.
yeah. And that's
that
something
one,
that's
that one,
no one's used to it now.
pass.
So, yeah.
Your body like being like super skinny, like those people that can't gain weight.
That was me.
That's
me too.
I understand that.
Like,
'Cause
dude, when go ahead.
I understand that. If you got bullied for that, that kind of sucks. Because like, what are you gonna do?
But see, it sucked. But at the same time, like, I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna stay home from school or I'm just gonna avoid these
Hey
people.
man, this is me. You don't have the knowledge to know that you need to eat more.
Yeah, well, it's just, dude. Like, I think I talked about it with Marcos when he
Did
was
you
on.
cry?
I never cried. Like dude. People called me. I thought it was pretty funny. A Holocaust survivor. Like, dude. That's what I got called in high school, and I was just like, "Oh, good one, guys." But it didn't hurt. Like, I didn't go home and like really think about it. Like, fuck. Like, do I need to eat
Did
more?
it sting?
Like, I didn't like start. I didn't like force my food.
Yeah, you didn't go all crazy.
Yeah, I was just like, this
I
is
think-
just me.
Thinking about it, I think the word. Yeah,
But that was a good one.
Holocaust survivors. It's like
To like a scrawny person.
it's on the edge of funny, but fucked up. You're like, it's on the line. It's like fuck.
Pretty up there.
Yeah, like my initial reaction is a laugh. It's fuck.
Yeah,
It's a singer.
I like it.
Two bad ones. Dumbo was an easy one.
Yeah.
Dumbo was like, what's that, Dumbo? Another easy one, but also hurt was when people would say if I like can get satellite. Like that one.
That's actually like a corny one, though.
because that one's so fucked up, and I was like, that's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, I used to say
It always hurt.
I think mine for you was like if I called your name and you didn't hear me, I'm like, I know, like I would look over.
I know you can hear me.
I know damn well this guy hears me.
Even right now, hearing you say that, like I remember how mad I would get as a kid. And
You
my-
would get mad. That's
my
why I would back
fucking
off.
Fist like clenched.
Yeah, I know. I could tell when you get mad. So I
It got me mad. Why did it get me mad? Oh, just like anything else would get somebody mad. I was just embarrassed. So like, but now like I don't really give a shit because like I understand. I don't even think that I have big ears anymore. Like I don't look at pictures and I'm like, oh, I have big ears. Even my hair, like I didn't want to grow my hair out for a long time because it's curly and like does whatever it wants. But like right now I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck.
It looks good though.
Thanks. Yeah, I was like, I don't give a shit anymore. I was like, it doesn't matter. Like I care what I look like, but I just like understood because I wanted to be like, I think for the longest time I wanted to like look like Brad Pitt. Like I wanted to have like a good jawline. I wanted to have like I love like that Charlie guy. His hair, like his blonde beard or like McGregor's beard, like having like light colored hair and like light skin looks sick.
Yeah, I was like that. I was like that for a while. Like I
Activity
was.
processed.
Huh?
Activity processed.
What's that mean?
My whoop.
Oh,
Sorry.
damn! Just from doing this.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm gonna check it out.
Oh yeah, this brings me to my next. This podcast is sponsored by Whoop.
What Whoop needs to do, they need to put an activity in here that says podcasting. Because I just strained an 8.4. Oh, no, that was from showering. 8.4 showering.
What do you do in the shower?
No, really.
You try to get in and get out real quick?
No,
you told me that your heart rate's really high when you shower.
Yeah, because I'm like this. Like, it's scratching my head. I'm like, I need to breathe. Because I feel like with the water in my mouth, I'm going to, like, inhale it. So I'm like, I hold my breath.
Wow.
It feels good when the hot water just hits the back.
Oh, my God. Just a good shower, dude. I'm better. You know what? Okay, I wanted to talk to you about this. So your hair's growing out, right? This is totally like a guy thing because I don't know. I was never taught this.
A lot of girls are going to get offended.
Wash your hair. Right?
Yeah.
Every time you take a shower,
I think I know where you're going with this.
you wash your hair.
Mm-hmm.
Started dating Alexis and I started growing my hair out. She's like an whatever. She works with that Monet company.
Oh, yeah.
And
Hair products and shit.
so she was like, I told her, I was like, I've always had problems with my hair, like being frizzed out and like shit like that. And like when I bleached it, it got fucking fried. I can do better, right? I take a shower, so I spend like $100 on Monet products. Very worth it, by the way. Like, because it lasts you a long time, blah, blah, blah.
I might have to try some.
Anyways, which is good shampoo and conditioner. Never used conditioner. Never really used conditioner. Never realized it was for. Didn't realize all the steps to washing your hair. But one thing that I did that I like combated with that was really hard for me to like get used to was like not washing your hair when you took a shower every day.
Nah, okay. I knew you were going with this, and that's something that lives in the back of my mind since the day I found out that girls do it.
You're
and
like,
then I
should've
found
washed
out
my
that
hair.
and then like I said, especially on TikTok, I come across a lot of like guy hairstylists, and they're like, yeah, I don't wash your hair every day because like hot water damages your hair. Don't blow dry, like all this stuff
Or don't scratch. Yeah.
all this stuff I or don't always put product in your hair, like all this stuff that they've told me. I'm like, I do that every day.
Yeah.
But so.
Your hair still looks amazing.
But that
You
is
have
true.
good hair.
But that is true, though. Thank you. But it's true because you're supposed to let your natural oils pretty much like hydrate your hair.
Yeah.
So and every time you shower, you're drying out your hair and you're drying your scalp. So okay, I tried that one time. Like
felt weird.
and all like I showered the day before.
Okay.
The next day in the morning when I showered, I just did a body shower, washed my face.
Yeah.
I still felt dirty when I got in the shower.
There's some. Thank you, dude. Because this is what I tried that I couldn't explain to her in words that she just didn't understand, and like, I let it go. I was like, dude. Dating her has like just dating again as an adult has like made me realize that like you gotta fucking like I don't have to explain anything to nobody. Like for what?
Yeah.
Like, there's no need to explain it. I was like, why am I wasting all my energy trying to justify my point? It doesn't matter. Because like I hear a lot of people in relationships that are always trying to justify their point, and I was like, for what? Like you just do it.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
anyways, this was my thing. I was trying to explain to her. I was like, I don't want to because I feel dirty.
It's gross.
And I didn't know how to explain it. But it depends. So like yesterday I went to the gym, right? And we had a good workout and I sweat a lot. It sweat a lot here. But I didn't feel my hair's so funny, dude, because it's curly that like when it gets wet, it like so like
it crunches up.
Yeah, because it gets wet and it like the curls.
Oh.
So like when I sweat like on the bottom here, it gets all like
You just have a bunch of curls down here.
and it's all dry here. So it looks stupid.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
So like I instantly just move
You
it up.
have to wash your hair though.
So then I have to wash it. But I didn't try to that time because I was like, okay, I just washed my hair this morning. I'm going to try it, you know. And I was doing it because if I don't work out, it's really easy because then I still feel cleanish. But like since I work out like almost every day, like I have to wash my hair because it gets all gross. But then like in my head now, I'm conditioned to think, oh, my hair's unhealthy because I'm washing it every day.
Oh,
So it's
that's such a brain fuck, like a mind fuck.
It's so stupid, man. Like this is what my brain does,
Dude, it's so
and I'm stressing. I'm here like editing or like doing something, and like these are the things that I'm thinking about, and I'm like, fuck, my hair's fucked.
dude, it's so funny because like as of recently, going over and talking to you so much, I start to think like I start to see the things I think about are things that you think about, which makes you think, okay, I'm not crazy.
wild, yeah.
Like other people probably think about this. We just
100%.
don't say them out loud. So I love having conversations with you. So yeah, I'm the same way. So like that day, like the day when I didn't wash my hair, I was like I think we went out too, and I was like, I just feel like I stink right now. Like I just feel like I'm just not fully clean.
Yeah, and dude, and it was and I even thought all the way to like, all right, when I get married, what am I gonna do?
Mm.
Like, how am I gonna time this out?
Yeah.
Like, so I like the way the way my hair looks. Like the way I like it the best is 2 days after I washed it without working out, because I don't have all the oil and the sweat from it. But I slept, it moved around a little bit, it got past the bedhead stage, and it's nice and it's not as curly and as straight. Boom, perfect.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do when I get married?
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I gonna have to like take a shower 2 days before my wedding, not work out the day before, and hopefully it's.
I think about the same.
But this is with long hair.
Yeah,
With short hair, it doesn't matter. Like,
No, you
I
can
don't
wash
give-
it every day.
I can
don't
wash
think
it.
matters
Yeah,
when
because it's
you're
just a
short.
little part you have to maintain. But I don't know, man. It's so funny. But I do. I've gained a new appreciation for like taking care of my hair. It feels good. But now I need to do that with like everything else.
See, so like I think because I'm growing my hair out, I started doing more research. Dude, like if you go in our restroom,
Hair products for days.
it's mainly mine.
What do you have? What do you use?
So I use the.
Give me all the deets.
So okay, so my hair is like not like yours, like curly and
My hair
poofy.
sucks.
My hair is like long and straight, which I don't like.
It's
So I tried it. I wanted to at least be wavy, just have a little bit of wave in it. So I bought it's like the purple. It's called Aussie
Okay.
with the kangaroo one.
Oh, you mean Aussie?
I think it's Aussie.
Whatever, dude.
Aussie.
Yeah.
It's not OZZY. It's AUSSIE.
Okay, keep going.
PISSING. But no, so like it's for pretty much trying to like scrump up your hair.
Yeah.
So I have like this oil that's like a coconut oil that you put in your hair as soon as you get out the shower, and then I have mousse, and you just scrump your.
You're just trying to get your hair to do things.
just to get a little wavy. I don't need it curly like yours. I just want like a little wave in it, because if I like slick it back, I hate that it's just like straight line.
Dude, you know,
I want it to
I
be
would
like a.
kill for that. No, your hair's a little wavy because in the pictures,
That's when I don't
You
go
use the
from
product.
showering.
it's when you shower.
It's when I shower that straightens it out, which it makes sense because as soon as I get out the shower, I just slick my hair back.
How do you dry your hair? I can't believe we're actually talking about this.
No, this is great conversation. No, so as soon as I get out of the shower, I just go crazy, dry it with the thing.
You go-
Yeah, just all over with the towel.
Okay, sorry to cut you off. My ex-girlfriend told me that. Oh my god, I feel like all my girlfriends have something to do with my hair.
Yep.
She told me that when I dry my hair, my problem is that I do that. So that's why my hair's so curly. And then, so she said when I dry it, I need to like pat dry it. And I'm like, dude,
That's never gonna get dry.
never gonna get dry.
You're just like,
or like air dry. And I was like, no, that takes too long. I'm not gonna do that. So she told me that.
I feel like air dry would get you to fro out though.
Continue.
Oh, but but see, I do that, and my hair's still straight as fuck. So I think she's full of
Shit.
baloney.
She's not listening.
Good. But so
Good.
like I know, like I care, but no, and so the only time that I don't wash my hair now is if my hair's like on point. Like say if I wake or
Oh, that looks good. I ain't washing.
yeah, like I ain't messing that up. But I'll shower. Like say if we're about to go out, like say all day. I say in the morning I woke up, did my hair.
Yeah.
We did some stuff, whatever. I should probably take a shower, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go out, but I'll be like, dude, my hair's on point. Like I don't want to fuck this up,
know.
because then
Fucking
once you shower, that goes out. It's like a whole
Gone.
different hairstyle
It's
after that.
gone. Yeah.
So then I was like, no, that's the only time I do it. But dude, I just after I get out the shower and knowing that my hair's dry and I still have some grease in it, I just feel like the borders,
yeah,
like my hairline is
same.
greasy and it's coming onto my face.
Same.
I just don't feel fully
Me
clean.
neither. I'd like to feel clean. Did you? Sorry.
Maybe our hair's not long enough.
When you, I know, I'm getting impatient. I reached out to Alex and I was like, "At what point do I need to trim this?" Because I wanted to start layering well because we grew it out from a fade, so it's different.
That's very true.
But what I was gonna say, when you style your hair, does it stay like the way you want it to, or does it end up evolving?
Oh, it evolves all the time.
Oh, okay, because like say, so when I get out of the shower and it's a little like it's not fully dry, but it's almost. That's when I'll put oil in it, and then I'll literally, because I'll put my head down and do this and get all the oil on the tips,
Mm-hmm.
on the tips. Okay, get it in the scalp, on the tips,
Yeah.
on the tips, and then I'll go and pull it all back, and then it stays for like 5 minutes, and
I might
then
have to try that.
I'm about to leave, and I'm like, it's fucking froey.
Well, just like when we did the Christmas minis with you,
Yeah.
I don't like the way my hair turned out. I liked how it looked when I left the house.
Oh,
Then
I thought your hair was sick. What do you think was wrong with it?
Because I had like some stranglers, like some little hairs that were
I think
sticking
that's
out.
awesome.
Or
I think
like-
that's what I liked about your hair.
See, and I hate that. Like when I tell you that I hate my hair like this, and
And
you're
you're
like, dude, I wish I had my hair like yours.
Fuck.
I'm like, dude, no, you don't.
I know. So I posted that picture yesterday.
No one's
like,
ever happy.
that selfie with the hoodie on. I like my hair the most in a hoodie because it looks pulled
It
back.
did look good. I know what you're talking about.
Thanks, bruh.
Yeah.
So what? I said hair's whatever I said. Like it was getting fucking long, and then it was actually Alex that messaged, and she was just like, "But the something about the poofy hair looks cool." And I'm like, it drives me nuts. But then I realized like people that have straight hair want curly hair, and people that have curly hair want straight hair.
The grass ain't always greener on the other side.
No, dude. So I'm
It's
gonna stay.
green where you
What I
water
do
it.
wish though is that
I have a whack comb over, so I can't.
comb overs are sick.
I'm done with comb overs.
Yeah,
I left that in 2017.
I hope that we look back on this time, how everybody's growing the hair, the same way we look back on like our dads in the 80s when they had long hair and they wore like jeans and tight shirts.
I know. I think about that all the
We
time.
should bring that style back.
Bro,
I'd be
I
down
used to
to.
do my hair 'cause I had like a buzz cut, I had like a slick back, I had it.
Bro, I'm gonna shave your head.
Are you still trying to? I feel like you nailed down into your style.
No, I'm still in the
You're still
phase.
experimenting.
Well, like I have days where I wake up and I'm like, all right, cool. Like I like my hair. Like I'm gonna keep it growing.
No,
And there-
no. I mean like the way you dress.
What about it?
Like I feel like you finally like said like, oh no, this is like things that Jordan wears.
I think so. But I've also gotten to the point where I just don't care.
I'm there too.
Like, but like it's one of the like it's Have you ever like just put an outfit together and like fuck it, who cares? And then people are like, yo, I like your like outfit, or I like
Yeah.
your shirt. It's like
Lately, yeah.
you like this? Like,
Oh,
I
dude.
just don't care.
Yeah, I know.
I'm comfy.
I do care in a sense. I look at it. I look at. We need to give him a mic.
Wait, I was thinking the same
We need to
thing.
get him one. I have an extra one.
Oh,
We'll get you one. What was I gonna say? Or you can flip that his way so he can talk to it.
that you're very smart.
Da 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 da.
But
Close.
oh, yeah.
So
Style.
So like mine, I feel like high school, like everybody, high school was like, eh. And then out of like a year out of high school, you're still like figuring it out. Like I think I'm like right between like skateboarding still and like a hipster,
I can see. I feel like I have that too.
like a skate hipster.
Yeah,
But
I still
like-
wear like active clothes.
Yeah, I love active. Like that's like one of my favorite. But and I say active because like I like gym clothes a lot. Like in the summer, I feel like my style switches a lot in like between the seasons.
Of course it does.
Because like some people stay straight.
Mm.
Oh, we gotta switch a bit. We gotta switch a bunch.
Just
Did I
finish.
brain farted on Sunday? Remember that?
Hold on.
Okay.
Go.
I feel like you like maybe both of us like now like falling into like the style of clothes that we like, because I feel like I was trying to figure it out forever, because there's things that I like sometimes I'm like, oh, I'll get that, but like still the same. Like I finally found the type of pants that I like to wear. Like I think like it was 2 years ago I was wearing really tight pants and I'm like, this is just really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I think I like these are perfect.
Mm-hmm.
A little high watery, but that's because my thighs are so big. But like I just like to be nothing too tight, nothing too loose, and I just like a little hipsterish because I like natural wools and textures.
Like I said, I don't know, man. I got to a point where I was like stressing, like, what am I gonna wear for this day and all this stuff. And then I just got to a point where I was like,
I wear whatever I
I
want.
feel like wearing khakis and a button up, or I feel like wearing.
What's
these
your
shoes.
favorite fit,
Anything,
all
anything
time.
with a hoodie, dude.
hoodie? And, you know what my favorite look is? White shoes, white long socks, shorts, and a hoodie.
Yes, definitely.
looks cool
Shorts
as
and a hoodie are always.
That looks sick as fuck. It reminds me of California.
I might even wear that today.
I think I'm gonna change.
I got these favorite. So my brother gave me these Obey black shorts. They look like board shorts,
Yeah.
but and they're not stretchy. So that's why I don't like working out with them, because I feel like I'm gonna rip them. But dude, those with the hoodie and just some shoes and long white
the
socks.
vibe. Fuck yeah. I
don't
love
know.
white on white, dude. It looks sick.
Yeah,
Alexa says she's not buying me any more white shoes because I fuck them up. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, but.
yeah. My Niges are fucked now.
You
I
know-
have wine on them.
Do you have. Oh, I know, me too. Mine are all fucked up. They're like tan now.
Yeah.
Do you have Air Forces?
No, I want to get a pair.
I think
no,
buy some.
I don't want to get a pair of Air Forces. I want to get a pair of the Reebok Classics.
You like that.
I just like.
I want to get them I want to get my Air Forces for the nostalgia. Remember I wore them like every year.
And yeah,
I feel like I always have to justify that to people. I'm like, I wore them like every year. But I did.
you did. I always tell people, I'm like, dude, like if you knew Eric the way I knew him, which a lot of people that actually went to school with, but like you didn't dress how you dress now.
No.
And I was like, he legit would buy the same pair of Air Forces, same size, same color
Every year.
every year.
And I would fucking paint them. halfway through
towards
the
the
year.
end when they started getting shitty.
Paint 'em, I would have to hand wash the laces.
Oh, dude, I forgot you posted something the other day, and in the comment I wanted to. You posted something about graffiti, like your roots, like what you first started off. I wanted in quotes, I wanted to come and be like, hey, you think you could tag my Air Forces for me?
Or my backpack?
Or my backpack, yeah. Or my fucking binder.
Yeah. Oh, the binder was a big one. Oh, it's something for the binder.
Yeah.
I know. I wanted to buy Air Forces. They're sick, dude. I just wanted to buy them just to chill in. Like, like in that same style, that same outfit we're talking about with Air Forces is tight. I like all these people. My knee-jerk reaction was I didn't like how like all these fucking like kids like your age like were wearing Air Forces again, but I'm like, I celebrate it now. It's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
What's funny? It's not stupid. I think it's funny. What's funny is that the dirtier they are, the cooler it is.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious,
dude. But I feel that way with all white Converse. I like a dirty pair than I do a fresh pair.
Yeah. But fuck, a fresh white pair looks dope. Never gets old. Like my Nigers, I remember there's a picture of Alexis and I outside of the Pine House. Like we're just chilling, and I just bought the Nigers. She just bought them for me, and I wore them. I'm like, damn, those look good, dude.
I know.
Just like especially when you wear all black or dark colors, and then you have a white pair of shoes. It looks cool as fuck.
I know.
I like these Vans, but I like what
those are dope. They're like high, but they're mid. They're like it look like you just cut the top, that extra little.
That's how they made
off.
the half cabs.
I don't like half cabs though.
I don't know if I like them either, but now having these, I kind of want some. But I really don't. Like I was telling Jared, and they made fun of me because I was like, I don't want to buy Vans again. And this is when I had the Nigers. I was like, I just want a different shoe. I was like, I don't know if I want Nigers again. I don't want fucking I don't want Vans again. Like I wear them all. I just want something different. And I was like, maybe I'll buy Air Forces again. But then I was actually thinking about I wanted Jordans. Or I was like, maybe I'll just get Dunks. I was like, I just want to try to wear something different. Yeah. Dunks are cool as fuck. I was huh? Yeah. Because I remember after the Air Force phase, I just started wearing every white popular shoe that there was. Hurricanes, Birdmans, K-Swiss. Remember all these shoes?
Yeah. Huh? K-Swiss.
I never had Reeboks.
Reeboks was like a Reebok. When I was growing up, I don't know about you, but
it wasn't cool.
It wasn't. It was. No. It was cool, and then it died out when we were like that age to dress up.
Yeah, it wasn't cool. Yeah. No, it was.
Reebok was like you buy that like at Big Five.
It was like a cheap shoe. It was like nobody wants to wear Reebok. It wasn't until recently they got sick.
Rick Ross brought him back. That's why.
Really? And my Reebok.
A couple years back, he was like a sponsor or something, so he had his own shoe, and I think and legit from that point on, that's now Reebok's back to where it's at.
Tell me why I just realized that in that Drake song when he says checks over stripes, he's talking about Nike and Adidas. Yeah, I didn't know that. I saw it on some chicks like on my Explore page.
Just like they, dude, that's why I love like hidden
shit like that,
hidden raps. Like
that's what Star Wars is, but not with raps. There's just like hidden stories.
No, it's not the same. No, like hidden lines, like when you like what this is what he really meant. Like they have that one. There's one. The one with Drake where he says, "Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now." He's talking about Kanye West being bipolar.
That's cool. That's why rapping's fun,
dude. It's so dope. But
that's what rap lost. Is metaphors like that. Well, not lost.
Not
like,
really, because we're just talking about it. Right
modern, but the what they call the mumble rappers. But then again, I don't get mad at them anymore because they're their own genre. People need to see them as their own genre.
They're hype.
They're not killing rap. It's just it's a new genre. What I think people are more annoyed of is that it's as popular as it is.
That's what it is.
But it's a phase.
And that's what it's not a phase. It's not a phase. I don't see this as a phase. I see this going even more because.
Forever?
Yeah. I see. It's like.
Like all the littles are just down.
But look at classic rock. Like. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
it just made its mark in like the music industry.
I love me some lately some Sade, dude.
I don't know what that is.
Sade?
You listen. What's the other guy? What's the one?
Logic?
No, black dude. He's not like a big. Ambrose listens to him. Sky listens to him.
J. Cole?
He has a goofy name. No, you don't know him at all.
Fucking love me some Sheck West.
Fuck, dude.
I never heard of that guy.
You post his music.
The black
I can't remember.
Try it. Come on, we gotta.
I can't even.
No, we gotta do this now. We can't just give hell. I hate that when I'm listening to something like, how do you not know?
The moment of silence.
He's not like, I know a lot of people know him, but he's like if Ambrose posts on his story, he'll repost it in his story. He's posted Sky stuff too. It's a name. It's a full name. You listen to him.
Not J. Cole.
No, he's not. He's not a mainstream rapper.
He's not?
No.
Childish Gambino?
No. Lower than that. Like, he's not well known. They don't play him on the radio.
Not Logic.
He has a goofy name. It's a first name and a last name.
Oh, dude, we have to figure this.
First name and a last name.
Hold on.
I hate when people do that. When it's like yo, it's my favorite food. It's like the Italian food, and they're like, oh, like Gatorade. Like, I said a food. I said a food. I just said it's a full name. He said, Shada?
Really?
Is it Drake? I said a full name, like it's a first and a last name.
A black guy?
Yes.
Tom Kennedy. No.
No.
Not known. Not Mac Miller. Justin Bieber.
Dude, he's not mainstream at all.
I know. I'm just reading these. Dude, who?
But
now,
see,
you're gonna bother me, dude. Not you, but I have a soft spot for Kehlani.
I'm just gonna. I'll edit to where it shortens up to where we finally get. I hate when it's like.
No. Let's just get past it because I don't want you to do that because I know how annoying that is. Fuck, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, you're right.
Because that shit does suck.
It's bothering me though.
Fuck.
What's his name? Larry June.
Oh,
that guy.
How did I not think of Larry June?
Larry June.
Because in my eyes, I think he's really popular.
Yeah, exactly.
He's fucking.
You don't know who Larry June is, huh? Exactly.
Dude, he's dope. He's like, for me, he's like a modern day Wiz Khalifa's modern day, but he reminds me a lot of Wiz Khalifa because they use the same producer. But have you ever heard his music?
No, I haven't.
It's fun, dude.
How did we get on this?
Oh, we're just talking about music, bro. We never. How do I ever know where we get places?
Yeah, you're right.
We're talking about. But Larry June's cool because he sounds like he's from the same camp as Wiz, but I don't think he is. He uses the same producer, so same sound a little bit, but he's cool because he talks about like health and like drinking smoothies, but also being rich, like rapper stuff.
So I've never listened to any of his music, but now that you mention it,
bitches,
it explains a lot why Sky is the way he is, or the way he lives his life.
It's cool. He promotes cool stuff. He's promoting people being healthy. His brand, he has a brand. Like your brother posted it. Your brother's so stupid. He posted this thing where he got he bought the clothes and he acted like he got sent the clothes.
Dude, people do that all the time.
It's so funny. And I was like, I know what your brother's doing. And I don't think I've ever heard your brother talk in the last like 2 years. And I heard his voice. I was like, is that Ambrose's voice? And I was like, what the fuck? But it's cool. He's cool. You should listen to him. It's a vibe.
I don't know. You know what bothers me? And I might get a lot of shit for this. I don't like when people make being healthy a good thing.
It should just be a thing.
No, like how can I put it? Like, okay, like I hate that.
Example.
Yeah, example. Like I hate that people tell me like, oh, you maybe you drink too much and stuff. Like,
fuck off.
And it's like, dude, let me be unhealthy, and if you want to live healthy, go for it, man.
You just don't like people telling you what to do.
Well, not only that, but it's like
that was very assertive.
You just don't enjoy. Like, just because you don't enjoy doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That's what I'm trying to get at. You get what I'm saying?
Here's when I would tell you that. If I saw you, I would tell you, hey, maybe you need to consider. I probably wouldn't because I know me. Like, I would think that would be the best way to do it, but it usually comes out as, dude, you should probably stop drinking.
Yeah.
It's like, if you start eating shitty too, if everything else started falling, but if you're functioning and you're like going to the gym,
and
doing
the
things that you want to do.
Yeah.
Right?
And still drinking a lot.
I think even, yeah. I'd be like, well, fuck, he's producing podcasts, he's working, he's making, like, what are we going to say? Yeah. Like, I know people that, like...
He doesn't drive drunk. Cider drives him, like...
There's people that I know that drink, like, a beer every day.
Yeah.
And, like, for some people, that's a lot. For some people, it's, like, whatever.
Like, it's just, I don't know what it is lately. Maybe it's hanging out with you and, like, just that whole, like, CrossFit group. No. Not drinking a lot. No, I'm not saying you're using I drink.
I'm just kidding.
But, like, it's definitely not you guys. It's definitely not you guys that make me drink a lot. No, but it's just I hate when it's like, and I have a different mindset. I hate to say this because I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit. But like, so Saturday, like Friday night, right? Let's all go out. Let's go get plastered, right?
Yeah.
But then you have those people that are like, oh, like Saturday I gotta go in the gym. Like, dude, just miss the gym one day. You'll be fine. Just miss that hike.
Think you're just more sad that people don't want to do it?
I'm more sad because I'm like, dude, like this is gonna be fun. Like no one years down like we're not gonna do a podcast a year from now and be like, yo, remember that one time I did that sick ass workout? No one cares. Like, dude, everyone's gonna want to hear the story when we got blacked out drunk and woke up in like a cab with fucking I don't know, a tattoo on our ass.
Oh, that'd be
People
fun.
want to hear that story more than they want to hear that time I like hit my PR.
So,
and I get it, and I'm probably calling people out. I'm probably talking
like
about Steven and Yvette and Jackie and all these people, and yeah, I'm talking shit about you.
Buff.
But you guys are dope. But at the same time, it's like I'm not saying they do it, but I know people that are just like, no, I like let's do this instead. It's like that's not fun though. And I get it. Like everyone's different, but like when you go down to like when it boils down to like, is that really funner than what I'm gonna do tonight?
But that's not fun.
Is that really fun? Like
I think it's more of like it's more of like a disciplinary thing. Like they have this not written. They have this like agreement with themselves, and I'm like that way too. Like there's certain day. That's why like I try not to drink unless it's like a special occasion. Like during the week, I won't drink, and then or like if it's it just depends. But like say it's your birthday or somebody's birthday that like I really care about, and that someone's close to us, or it's a special occasion, like you fucking graduated or some shit, or like you gotta fucking say we got a sponsor. That's a reason to like, yo, dude, this just happened. Yeah. Let's take away from the everyday and let's highlight this moment.
Yeah, and the reason I was thinking about that a lot.
Yeah, fuck Jackie, dude.
It's always no, dude. Jackie's like the nicest person ever.
She's nice.
Plus, she could probably beat me up.
Both of us.
Both of us.
Now that she has the vaccine.
But no, and we were watching the show called Selling Sunset, and it's just these rich white girls that sell like $1 million homes and shit. It's a really great show. I love it. But so in the show though, they're going out like almost every day. But like you said, they have something to celebrate. They just sold a house, or so and so just got married, or just had a baby.
That's just their life.
But yeah, and I'm like, and I told Side, I was like, I don't know about you guys. Like, I don't know about you. I don't know about other people, but like, I can't wait till that gets to my.
I want to do that.
I want to go on a Tuesday night and like, oh, dude, like last Tuesday, like I got like drunk, but like in a point where it's like just that's a story that we'll always think back to. Like, yo, remember that one random ass Wednesday where we all just went out and got drunk?
We did do that for a while.
That's what I'm saying, and I like that though.
You want that to be forever?
I want that to be a thing, at least like
you want to party all the time, and you
at least like once a week.
You want to party all the time. Oh yeah, please water.
I just want to, dude. I just want to make good memories.
Dude, we are, Jordan.
Not enough.
I love your enthusiasm for life. You always just want. No, this sounds negative, but I'm not. It doesn't. It's not in a negative connotation. You always want things to be as not wild, but as eventful, and Mexican food is eventful.
It's a peanut butter jelly sandwich with hot Cheetos. So gross.
That distracted the fuck out.
I know.
You want things to be as eventful and memorable as possible as often as they can.
I just want to celebrate life. Like, I legit always think like, yo, if I didn't wake up.
Excuse me?
If I didn't. Oh yeah, see, we're trying to be healthy.
Immunity aid?
Yeah, they're actually really good.
Don't mind if I do. This is my second immunity one.
Oh, then
they taste like
you're good for the year.
Thank you. Wow, the hospitality here at Slob and a water.
The
hospitality here at Slob in the Pot is just great.
Yeah, but dude, like I don't know. It's good. I legit think like at the end of every night when I'm in bed, I'm like, if I didn't wake up tomorrow, like would I be like upset?
This is what we're doing it right now.
Yeah, but like
we are.
But like if I woke up the next morning. And I'm like, damn, dude, like last night was crazy. Like it was a lot of fun.
But like, how are we supposed to be able to do our jobs if we're always getting plastered every day?
No, that's why you become functioning alcoholic.
Jordan,
you wake up hungover, fucking push through it.
There's a transition period of doing that. Oh.
Yo, we got koozies on deck. Oh, I'm making Slob on the Pod koozies.
I will donate. And I will take photos of those, and we should probably do a short video.
Oh, 100%.
We should do a skit.
Dude. So
everything needs to be a skit.
Everything.
Why not?
I'm down, because my idea was we're just going to do a podcast, and like the whole time during the podcast, I just want you to be like tossing a drink back and forth in your hand, like, and I'm like, dude, are you okay? You're like, dude, my hands are just so cold. And I'm like, oh, you should have told me. And I'll just throw a whole bunch of koozies at you.
Bink.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, man. And then you're like, wait. But what if my drink gets hot too? And it's like, no, that's the cool thing about these koozies. We'll just make some bullshit up. They keep them cool while keeping your hands warm.
I showed you, what's his name? The comedian, Rick Glassman.
Yeah.
The one that did the pod, dude. He's what I want my podcast to slowly evolve to. I think you can have like
after seeing what you showed me,
so funny.
that gave me like not like it made me think like, oh shit, like I always think all the people that have like big podcasts like Joe Rogan and stuff,
you have to do it.
It's because they came from being a stand-up comedian, so they brought an audience to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like after seeing him, I'm like, he's just a normal guy.
No, he's a
like
comedian
he's a
too.
comedian,
Yeah,
but he's not well known. He's not a Joe Rogan. He's not a Burt Kreischer.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a huge following already. So like to see like his get a
My
1,000
guy
views.
edits his own podcast.
Dude, he interviews his grandma. Like he doesn't have big names.
Dude,
his dad that works at a fucking rug shop.
He has
like 120,000 views
his
on his
dad
podcast.
and his uncle are so funny. But that's like he made me want to double down on what I do because, what I want to do is just to shed light on people in my area because that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, Rogan's doing that, but like he has such a broad
Yeah.
he has such a far reach.
Yeah.
The beauty in not having as big as a reach as Rogan does yet is that you get to shed light on like a community that is special because it's yours.
Yeah.
This area that we live in Yuma is so special, dude. The border, like all the shit, like the border, YPG, the fucking the Marine base, like all the shit, like having the college here. Like we get so many different people that come through here.
That is true, yeah.
That it's you know, and between Phoenix and San Diego, like there's so many people that pass through here, people that move from here, people that are from here. Like you can tell when somebody's not from here.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's not a bad thing, but people just come and go here a lot.
Mm.
It's crazy. That's why like Jared and I were talking about it a couple of times with like photographers and stuff. It's like, dude, these fucking oh god, dude, this is sound bad, but fucking like these like photographer like wives that come from that military photographer wives that move here become photographers because they had kids and they're taking pictures of their kids. Like that story's been told over and over and over again. Not a bad thing.
It's a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's cool because anything that gets somebody in photography is cool. But it happens and then they leave.
Yeah.
Like, because people would tell me about photographers, I'm like, never heard of them. I was like, not a bad thing. I just never heard. They're like, oh, they probably don't live here anymore. It's like that. I believe that. Like, people come and go all the time, you know? So it's interesting. But the Rick Glassman stuff, like how he does, like I love how he always does. And in the middle of a conversation, he'll be like, and we'll be right back with a message from Marshall Rock Gallery. And he'll snap and then it'll play the commercial like for 30 seconds and it'll go right back. And I was like, that's so funny. I think it's hilarious. But like you can do the same thing. But like even like Bad Friends, they'll cut in the middle of it and they'll do the sponsors, but they'll read them. But I like how Rick, and he has like a small community, and this is like what I want to do too, is like I want to have like a small, like I want to reach out to at least like Mikey Wizard to make beats for me and my friend Larry so I can have their music on so I can play it in the beginning and talk about it. And
Dude,
then
I've reached out to people, like some of my friends that are like trying to be rappers and stuff, but they don't send me anything. So I'm like,
what the fuck,
dude, it just pisses me off because it's like
or
like
animators, like
you're
you know.
you're starting off and like you want people to, you know, help you out and stuff, and it's like, yo, just send me a beat and I'll put it on the intro of my podcast. But they don't jump on it. It's like, so then I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Like,
maybe wrong audience, you know? But like even somebody like Mark, like I wish Mark, you know, Mark's very busy, but I'd be totally down to pay Mark. Like Mark designed your logo. That'd be so fun to have like a fucking, like if he animated it for the intro.
Oh.
Like
he probably could if I asked him.
easily.
Yeah.
But like stuff like that, you know, just utilizing the people around you. So like there's animators that, like my friend Josh just figured out how to do the lightsaber thing. Like he, like in videos, like he can, you and I can have a lightsaber fight and he can animate it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It looks so real.
Oh, you know what? You just gave me an idea, because like I've seen when other podcasters they reenact their conversation.
Yeah.
So like and it's usually like a cartoon
Or
form.
animated. I love that.
And we could have Mark do that.
I know Mark's so busy. I feel like he wouldn't be able to do it. But there's people we can hire. Like maybe they're not always gonna be from here.
Mark's like me.
But they're like, people outsource stuff all the time. And those shows come out in a week. I mean, maybe they have the money to pay, but like, you know, we never know until we look into it. But you know, but like Rick Glassman has like the goblins, like, and there was one with he had one of his guests on, like I think it was Mark Norman, like it was like pissing in his mouth, and like, or when he had Adam Devine too. Adam Devine would give
Adam Devine on.
It's so funny, Jordan. You have to listen to it. He was Adam Devine was giving like the air kisses, and Rick Glassman animated like a little goblin giving him a kiss. It's so funny. Like it's more than like It's the podcast, but it's like animated too.
Mhm.
But Rick Glassman,
Oh, yeah,
he's
I
so
just-
sick because like my guy is doing it all by himself. Like he's so fun. You can see how like how you and I like not stressed, but like how we're like, oh, is this on? This on? He does the same thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
And-
you showed me when the camera went out on him and he had to fix it like mid
Yeah.
podcast.
And
yeah.
right now he's having like he's doing stuff from the balcony. Like he's inside and their guest is outside in the balcony. And like you can see all the extension cords on the bottom and he just closes the door and then they just sit outside. And then they're
What
like it's like Adam Devine, he's on the balcony. It's funny.
And the other guy sitting inside.
Yeah, Rick's inside.
What the fuck?
I would be outside, them inside.
I wish I could do a podcast outside.
We could.
It's just natural light. I wouldn't have to deal with any of this shit.
Fuck it. But this is fine, dude. Your podcast looks good.
Not enough, dude. I'm always
You need to just buy.
looking for better.
You just need to buy the soft boxes. They're like $100, the newer ones on Amazon.
Yeah, I need like 4 of them. I want to blast. This
Or
room,
you can
like-
do panels. I watched King of the Sting and did it behind the scenes. I'm like, that's how they do it.
What do you mean?
They hang light panels. So like maybe 4 of them, you hang them this way, and then and honestly, there's no difference between that and having the stands. It's just it's out of the way on the ground. It's just hanging from the ceiling.
Hmm.
So I mean, or you could just do that with the light boxes. You can hang them on the roof and flash them down at you.
No, I don't know. I want all the light in the world.
Dude, they're like $100.
I need a better camera. Oh, the other day I was watching one of our episodes at Andy's place. He has an 80-inch TV. Looks shitty. It doesn't match up with that big of a screen.
Oh, because that's low megapixels.
Exactly. And it fucking bothered me. Once I found that out, I was like,
Make the cozies, sell them, buy a new camera.
all right, guys, you guys heard it here first.
How long are we going? 2 hours?
Yeah, we got to wrap up.
I know I have to work today.
You got work to do. See, my camera heats up. Look how old this shit is.
The new ones heat up too. It's a problem.
The fuck, fix your shit, Canon.
Maybe you gotta update the firmware.
That's a thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I don't ever do that though, dude.
that's why this podcast is going down the drain.
The podcast is going to shit. Oh, who is that?
That's the
Let
guy.
me see it. Let me see it.
You know him too. Chris knew him.
Oh, I heard of this guy.
Yeah, he's actually really cool too.
He looks like he can be a bisexual.
He was actually on a date with a girl
Oh.
when we met him.
Oh, that time.
Yeah, who knows?
That time he was.
All right. Well, thank you, Eric.
Merry Christmas, I guess, huh?
I guess. Fucking.
And just to think 2 years ago we did the funniest
And we were so excited. We went full blown. Dude,
Happy Christmas, Harry.
Happy Christmas. I always
Dude.
think about that.
How excited we were for Christmas 2 years ago on Stoked and Stroked, and
so
to now
sad.
it's a little sad.
It is. Like literally the 24th and 25th is just a Thursday, Friday for
Maybe
me.
we should just, our little group.
But I work, that's why. I mean, I guess when I get off. But yeah, I don't know. I guess Happy Christmas.
But you'd be perfect because Christmas Eve.
Fuck that.
Yeah, we party on Christmas Eve anyways.
Yeah, you're right.
Not white people.
We're Mexican.
Yeah,
White people still go.
You're so funny. Merry Christmas, I guess.
I'm done.
Well, let's try our best to make it a good Christmas, dude.
I'll see you guys next year. We should do an episode on Christmas Eve.
Dude, I don't see why not. It doesn't matter. Like, and you know what? Like, because all my clients, they're like, okay, they work in companies. I'm an independent contractor, so like, I work every day, but like, some people they're employed, so like they're taking a week off, and so people are taking time off right now, and I'm like, but I still want to do things.
What are you doing for Christmas Eve?
Well, my mom, so I don't know. So I don't know.
That's the thing is like we can't really. No one can do anything.
Yeah,
Everyone's scared to get into big groups. Everyone,
Yeah, but like, let's just same bubble, like the same people we are with. You,
Oh,
me,
yeah.
Brody, whoever wants to come can come.
Because I was thinking about doing we should do like a day drinking thing and do a podcast.
I would love Jordan. I would love that.
All right, cool. That's settled.
I'll figure out what's up with my mom, and then stay on standby, and then I don't think she's getting out. So
Even if she does, she's just gonna be home resting.
very true.
Has to quarantine after the hospital.
Yeah, just ain't quarantine yourself again,
I'll live here.
dude. But yeah, I think we should.
I think that'd be fun. Full day pod.
Yeah,
And like next week, do you want to come on mine?
yeah.
James is coming, and we're gonna do double cameras and all.
Oh,
the fun
yeah,
things.
I'm down.
It's gonna be so. I'm gonna do you, Andy.
I'm down.
I'm down. I'm down.
I'm down.
You know what I just thought of? That was in the Stoked and Stroked intro.
Hmm.
Hey, I want to be
famous.
famous.
Fucking Daniel made that mix for me.
Dude, see, it's possible. Oh my God, we can sit here for hours.
I know.
It's possible. Like, look at all the people that made us shit. In Stoke, we got a sign.
Mm-hmm.
We got an intro.
A badass sign, by the way.
And a badass intro. We had a couple of them.
We had two. Carlo made the other one.
Dude, the one that sounded like Blink-182 was so...
I know.
That's why we should just bring it back.
And now I can't find no one to do that for us.
Why did we get so... Dude, that's why you have to bring it back. People supported the shit out of that. People knew us as Stoked and Stroked. We would go places and people would be like, it's fucking Stoked and Stroked. I'm like,
what if we bring it back in 2021?
We should.
What if we bring some light back into 2021?
Bring Stoked and Stroked back?
We'll
down. Make more Pop Sockets this time?
Yeah.
Bro, for real, I got the bootleg one with the sticker.
If you got the bootleg one with the sticker.
Yeah, you a OG.
I forgot who won the coffee too.
I remember. I can't
Why
remember.
don't we just do Stoked and Stroked and do more like social commentary?
I'm down.
Let's do it.
Social commentary, what does that mean?
Yeah, like, look at stuff online and shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm down. We're bringing it back, guys.
I don't see why not.
We're bringing it back.
What's up? We can hire, dude. We can hire an editor. I will hire Josh.
I'll edit it.
Jordan.
I have more time than
If you want to, you
Yes,
can.
I
Otherwise, I'll hire
You
Josh.
got the time of the world.
I got all the time in the world.
Otherwise, you know how to edit now.
I mean, I can't do all the stuff you did, but I can get pretty close.
Do you have maybe we can get you Premiere because you have a MacBook.
We'll talk about it offline.
This would be great. Let's just do it.
Let's do it.
More podcasts.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're doing it, guys.
I think I need to hire somebody to edit mine. That was fucking gross. Stoked Stroke coming back 2021.
To be continued.
What if James films the first one?
But then people are going to expect that type of quality every time, though.
Fuck it.
We're raising the bar, and then they're like, wait, what the fuck?
Who cares?
All right.
We'll see what happens. Let's just give it a shot. We should do one with Brody. No, I forgot. We need to do one with Gabriel.
What?
We need to do one with Gabriel.
No, keep talking.
What you say?
What?
Oh, we can do that. Oh, man. History Hyenas does this. How do you do this?
Just pull up. There you go. You do whatever you want, dude. And we can use these mic. We can do whatever. Yeah, we're bringing Stoke and Stroke back in 2021.
Why not?
Why not?
I think it'd be fun. This is kind of sick.
I like it.
You wanted to do this.
Yeah, but
and I said no.
I did this for like a week, and it's not that great
It
because
gets exhausting.
Because like when you're talking, like say if you have like a huge story to tell,
I
right?
end up doing this.
I do this the whole time, and if I'm not saying anything, I do this, or I get tired, and if you're talking, I'll do this, and I'll be like, like oh shit. This at least when it's on the stand. At least when it's on the stand, I could just be like, without having to hold
My
it.
hands already hurt.
Yeah.
Can I share a weird thought?
Go for it.
I want to go buy a long sleeve shirt.
What? You said you want to go buy a long sleeve shirt?
Yeah, like I love long sleeve striped shirts.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah,
look sick.
Yeah.
Actually, I might go buy Air Forces. I don't know why I'm in the mood to spend money. Dude.
God damn.
I know. It's because I have money right now, dude.
Oh.
And like
You feel like you have
I
to
feel
spend
like
it.
I need to buy some.
I'm like that, too.
I'm like, what did I ever want? What have I always wanted when I was broke? I was like, these are the things that I want. Because I don't spend money on shit a lot. Was she?
We're going to edit that out.
Oh, okay, dude. I actually have to go to work.
All right. So, in recap,
Christmas is gonna be good.
Christmas
dude.
sucks.
It's just,
I'd rather live an unhealthy life than live a healthy life.
yeah, Jackie.
I'd rather live.
Yeah, Jackie. Stop telling Jordan what to do.
Yeah, guys, stop telling me what to do. All right,
Let him drink.
Let me be unhealthy, and you guys go be healthy. You guys can have a bedtime from Monday through Sunday.
Yeah, eat acai bowls and do CrossFit.
I actually love acai bowls,
I love acai bowls too.
and I'm mad that you said acai bowls. But yeah, so
I told you why.
in conclusion, what?
Don't know. You're gonna pin me as this guy that says acai bowls when I'm the one that.
Hey, you
doesn't
said
like-
it.
Okay, sorry.
But yeah, so I'd rather be unhealthy. But thanks, Eric, for coming down here again.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude. You send the bat signal and I'm here.
We're bringing back Stoke and Stroke 2021, so be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for koozies.
I'm on board for your koozies, dude.
Be on the lookout for Eric's long sleeve shirt.
You should make stickers.
His Air Force Ones.
Next episode, we're gonna have koozies. We're gonna have stickers, dude. Yeah, we have to bring Stoke and Stroke back, and we're gonna come hot with apparel.
Let's have
Okay, maybe stickers.
Let's have a
calm down.
sticker of a koozie.
That's fucking
fucking cool. I thought you were making koozies. I said a koozie sticker.
You should. That's
a sticker
funny.
of a koozie.
Dude, you should.
A sticker of a shirt.
You should do a sticker of a cozy that says slob on the pod.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what would be in it. Oh, just do a tall can one for like a slim can one for a White Claw.
I would love to.
And put slob on the pod on it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's
That's what I'll do.
That's
All right.
funny. Do you want to make it for you?
Yeah, if you could.
Yeah, that'd be easy to do that.
All right, cool, guys.
Oh man. Okay, I gotta go to work.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Slob on the Pod, episode 27, with your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Eric Castaños.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Fuck Christmas.
Slob on the pod. Oh, slob on the pod. How lovely are your palm leaves.
Sing it. Take us out.
Oh, slob on the pod. Oh, slob on the pod. Walk out, walk out. How lovely are your palm trees. Na 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 na. Oh, slob on the pod. Oh, slob on the pod. How lovely are your palm leaves. Let's go, baby.